Wait, isn't that the Smash
Mercury.
Brothers logo, the first one?
Right? In another world.
So this doctor that's really disgusting and employs gross tactics, big Smash fan, ironically.
Big Smash fan, yeah. Aren't we all?
Welcome back to more chill, positive Silent Hill content.
Is that a thing? Chill, positive Silent Hill content?
Silent Hill is a very positive experience.
Yeah, I mean, you know, based on what I've heard about the stories of Silent Hill, I do get that they're quite introspective. Oop, something fucking around here. I do get that they're quite introspective, but I've never understood whether they're truly positive necessarily.
I think everyone comes out the other end with a positive realization. All the protagonists do, I think.
Yourself included?
No, just the player characters.
No, yeah. So let's start with the downstairs. I'm picking very arbitrarily here. Oh, downstairs might actually be blocked off by one
look
of these
around here.
mysterious Silent Hill gates.
Hey.
Look at that. Penguin bullets.
How are we
bullets
at?
do we have? 41 and 5. Great.
86 in the chamber.
A veritable personal armory.
Oh yeah.
Here's that shit kid's drawing.
It's been a little bit. Hit me again.
Okay, we got another save point up here, so we're
Interesting.
entering serious danger zone now.
James's favorite movie is Tom Cruise is Top Gun because he loves to be in the danger zone.
What's your favorite movie? My favorite movie is Tom Cruise.
Hey,
Shit
you
kid.
okay?
This is why you're alone, James.
Don't be afraid. I just want to talk.
Just point the gun at her. She'll stop moving.
Remember when
come
when
peacefully.
you go to me and you're like, "Hey Matt," and I'm like, "Go away."
And then I point a gun at you, and you're like, "Oh, yes, sorry."
Yes.
Oh, I heard something.
Hello. So straight up, the radio just lies to you sometimes because if you recall, the last couple of rooms, we can see.
Well, not this time.
We can see the mannequins hiding in plain sight, and the radio does not go off.
Oh, well, I think that's a really good trap, honestly.
It is, because it wouldn't work otherwise.
Yeah.
You see these great memes online of people just showing the experience of fighting mannequins in this game, and it just shows a picture of Shaquille O'Neal hiding behind like a single pole.
That's accurate. I think I've seen that picture of Shaq before.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super good. Like whoever sort of designed it to do that and like set up all the interactions with them like that, it did a good job, honestly.
Yeah, I think so.
It's really charismatic the way they're hidden, honestly. So, by the way, I think we discussed this a little bit last time, but when I was fighting that nurse there and she eventually dropped her pole, I mean, that just means I can stop, right? Because, like, she dropped the pole. They don't have a non-pole combat, right?
I don't know about that specifically here, because I think even when an enemy gets knocked down and it seems like they're dead, probably still stomp them a few times. That seemed to be true by the skin bags in the first area when we started.
Yeah, you would think so, but I'm not confident that these girls can fight without the pole, right? So the moment they drop it, it's like...
Can you stomp her?
I could just, just for you, yeah, we can We can cave her chest in,
because
but I mean, it's not a nice thing to do.
Yeah, it's not
but
nice.
I guess we are
but
playing as James Sunderland. So.
It's not nice, but it's necessary.
It's necessary. Oh, it's necessary. Yeah,
I think so, because even when your radio crackle goes off, you still use they can still get up. Remember, creatures are still getting up before.
Yeah, definitely. But what is she gonna like? Psychically materialize another pole? I guess so. I guess she could. Who am I to say not?
She thinks about the pole in your mind. Yeah. And she can just materialize it.
In Book of Memories, you can carry a bunch of weapons. So it's possible that, inspired by that, the enemies in this game could carry a bunch of weapons. It stands to reason. Observation notes. Patient number 0090. Day 1. Patient transferred for observation. Malnourished. Shallow breathing. Avoids eye contact. Agitated in presence of staff. Frantic at the notion of touch.
That's me.
Day 2. Patient refuses solid food. Nasogastric forced feeding required. Serotonin antagonists administered to reduce nausea and vomiting. I'm actually not familiar with the idea of a serotonin antagonist to reduce nausea.
Yeah, I don't really know that either.
Yeah, that's not a thing I've heard of. Day 3. Patient restrained for bathing and feeding. Prepare the treatment room accordingly. Progressing malnourishment, oxygen deficiency, self-injury suspected, could not confirm. Day 4. Something is very wrong.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh, I wonder what happened.
I always think, it's implied that something terrible happened to that person as they were writing. They could have just had to get up and go to the bathroom, BRB, and they'll come back to finish.
They just got a text.
Yeah.
James is making some wild assumptions about the health of this facility's staff.
Inner ward.
Okay, inner ward. Okay. So I think that'll loop us around to like... Yeah, okay. Well, the inner ward. Yeah, exactly. Okay. X-ray room. Nice. Fun.
Everyone likes an X-ray.
Dr. Andrews, we delivered the radiographs you requested. However, it looks like the file is incomplete, as one of the pictures was nowhere to be found. We will send somebody as soon as we locate it. Let me know if you need anything else. Did some miscreant patient steal someone's X-ray, someone's radiograph?
Why would you
That's really
steal
fucked
that?
Up. Why would you do that? Yeah, exactly.
What good? Or
what good? Oh, this is cute. Like, I guess this is a puzzle revolving around
some type of
X-rays.
I believe they're pronounced puzzles.
Can these rotate? Because I see it. Incomplete X.
Look at him do it, folks.
Oh, yeah, right.
Might need to be looking for a missing one.
Yeah, you were definitely going to need a missing one. Which line does this connect? Oh,
there you go.
There. Okay.
One more, I guess.
Off to a raw
one or two.
Start. Yeah, I guess one that just fits in the middle. It looks like maybe two. I guess we'll see. Cute though. I like the idea. You know what game had some banger X-ray stuff? Psychonauts 2 has this stage that involves a lot of X-ray stuff, and it's awesome. There's a hospital/casino stage, and it is fucking dope. Did you ever engage with the Psychonauts?
Just the first one a bit, and never really had the time when it was out, and just one of those things that slipped by. I thought you were gonna say a game that has really good X-rays is another Konami published game, Saw.
I never played that one. I assume the combination lock, by the way, maybe the X-ray will tell us. I'm not sure. Anyway,
I had to
Saw.
play
Yeah,
it.
I never played that one.
I had to play it recently for this month.
You had to.
Yeah, I had to. The boss says so. So yeah, there was an X-ray puzzle where you had 4 different bodies on the ground, and you had to like look at the names and match them up with the toe tags. And one of them had icky, wicky, gooey stuff in their stomach, and you had to like plunge your hands in there and get the right one.
Cool. I mean, that sounds like a good time.
Yeah, it's one of Konami's finest. Sorry?
Use Kinect to plunge your hand into their chest.
I wish there were Kinect functionality for that. There's not.
It's sad. Okay, so we got the 1F, like the key to the main area, but on 1F we didn't really have access to any doors as far as I could tell at that So I think we have to go back to 1F via the elevator. And the key might work there. God, what the fuck am I talking about? Am I looking at the map right? Am I understanding this correctly?
Since this is like a newish area, just run around for a bit, and then you'll get your bearings that way.
Run around for 40 minutes and we'll be good.
5.
Okay, that's probably the key, right? Okay, so
5
yeah, we
minutes.
have to go back to the elevator, go down, lobby, and I think key just north of the lobby. 5 minutes.
Ooh.
Don't even.
You don't have to engage every single time.
I won't.
Good.
Every time someone cat calls me on the street, I can't do it.
Sometimes you'll do it.
Sometimes I'll do it.
It depends. A lot of factors need to be met.
a lot of requirements. My meter needs to be full. Mercury needs to be in retrograde. He needs.
Leanna loves that shit.
Yeah, she does. Yeah.
Hey, fun fact. Do you remember right outside the hospital before we went in? We went near that one house in the neighborhood, and Maria said, "I don't really feel comfortable about this place, but I'm not sure why." And James was like, "Okay." And then we just went in and met her outside.
Yeah, I do. Oh, jeez.
Didn't even see her. That they're so good at this.
Yeah, these legs were probably hiding real good.
The stumps. No, someone in the comments correctly said they're hooves.
They're hooves. I mean, like,
yeah.
If you take off someone's feet, do they have hooves? That's.
I think if they stomp around on them enough and like make it work, like I'd say they look similar.
You feel
to
like
hooves.
you can classify them as hooves?
I think you can make that argument.
I definitely think, being silly, you could, but I definitely think if you said that to a doctor, they'd be like, "What the fuck are you talking about?"
Well, doctors are spoiled sports that way. They don't want to.
What do they know?
Oh, okay. Before, when you fought that nurse, I thought you were gonna say when I fought that nerd. I was like, what? Good stuff.
Oh, see, her weapon got dropped after the first stomp there, and again, it's like I don't think they've got it in them to continue.
I mean, you could experiment, but I don't think we need to. My fucking pipe against your pole. Who wins? Your nurse pole. Wow, she's not going down for some reason. Is this the head nurse?
Yeah, jeez. It's alright.
I think you've killed more than 7 nurses now, by the way.
Happens.
Yeah.
I think it's well possible, honestly.
So yeah, that thing I was mentioning about Maria, she's actually making reference to the fact that the special edition of Silent Hill 2 came with a second...
The original, or...?
Yeah. Came with the second scenario, Born from a Wish, where you play as Maria. And it kind of shows how she enters...
Oh, really?
She has her own like little campaign, and that's kind of hinting at that, because that house that she makes reference to is the house that she has her little mini campaign in. So do you know what really strikes me about that? That reminds me of that RE3 Easter egg that was in the RE2 remake.
Right, that was God, what was that? Sorry, it's been so many years.
That was when you like looked at a gate.
Thread titled about it.
You looked at a gate or something, and then you heard stars or something like that.
Oh, right. That sounds familiar.
So it's just right now, obviously, it could just be a nod to that, and that's it.
I thought I saw something there. Did
Me
you see
too, but I think it was
whatever
just the
that
light.
was shimmering?
I think that could have just been the light, though. Maybe it was something.
Serious.
So yeah, that could be hinting at maybe they'll do a little DLC campaign like that, kind of like Assignment Ada in the RE4 remake, or it just could be a nod to it.
They haven't confirmed any sort of DLC for this game, have they?
No, I don't think so.
I see. I would think that if it's successful, they probably will. This case bears a disturbing similarity to a situation that took place in the facility a few years back. The patient was admitted on a court order, but with the consent of his remaining family... sorry, I can't read right. His condition appeared to be improving for the first few weeks. The administered medications paired with individual sessions with a psychologist and art therapy alleviated his avolition, anhedonia, and social withdrawal. There was no reason for concern. They didn't even know anything was wrong until the night guard reported one of his keys was missing. When they found him, it was already too late.
Not familiar with anhedonia.
No, me neither. So there's this case and there's something that happened at the facility. I see. Total disaster zone.
Yeah, Brookhaven is kind of a disaster zone.
Yeah, I mean...
There's another little, I guess right now, theory as to what's going on in this new version of Silent Hill 2 that I think maybe we can discuss a little bit later when we get further in, but I found it kind of interesting. Nothing confirmed at all as of yet. It's just like an interesting, like, maybe this explains why the game is happening this way.
Right.
Because I'd like to see a little bit more about how the hospital plays out, before we start thinking about
right now
that.
it's still just been sort of creepy hospital.
Yeah, and we're not even
which is great.
shit
I do like it. But...
hospital yet. This is just normal rundown hospital.
Yeah, right. I see what you mean. Gee, you must spend a lot of time in the hospital then, on the whole.
It's a major zone for sure.
Okay, so there's the pool. Okay, so I should try the day room, garden, shower room, pool, all that stuff. Got it. Yeah, it's really big actually. Speaking of Assignment Ada, boy, Assignment Ada was so fucking good.
It was really good.
I think that might have been my favorite part of the RE4 remake, honestly, because Assignment Ada was there was so much new stuff and so much stuff like shoved in. Well, a good amount of stuff shoved in that's normally in Leon's campaign in the original. I really liked Assignment Ada.
Oh. Let's scan.
You at? Yeah.
Oh, okay, he's back there, but I feel like a mannequin is
yeah, definitely
spawning somewhere. Ow!
I actually totally hit the wrong button to dodge. That's my beat.
Oof. Good range there on the pipe. You gotta respect it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She's not. Why aren't the nurses respecting my zoning? Why aren't they respecting my wake up?
James has good buttons. They just don't realize it yet.
They just don't respect it. I'm actually better than them, but they're not respecting my play.
Do you remember that Konami associated Dream Mix TV World Fighter platform fighter? I really wish they had gotten James in there.
Man, could you? That would have been so fucked.
Like Snake was in it. Simon Belmont was in it. Why not?
It was a good cruise. Snake, Simon Belmont, Bomberman, Optimus Prime.
Hugo, the wolf from Bloody Roar.
Hugo the wolf? Yeah, that's true. Oh, look, a hole. So I need to put something in there. Is there an ear in there? Is that an ear? I can't tell, but I clearly don't have the right item anyway. Whoa, something's vibrating up a storm here on my controller.
Okay. The other thing I could think of is that you have to attach that needle onto a stick, but I might be wrong on that as well. I always assume I might be wrong.
Another incident with 0050. He got out of the pool and made a break for the garden, cutting himself wide open in the process. Thank God I was still here. He was completely manic, screaming. Had the orderlies hold him down. Barely managed to stitch him up. He's back in his room for now, sedated. Okay. Horrible.
Wanna be sedated.
So this leads to the pool, right? Oh, the garden, actually. Okay. Right, I didn't get
Garden's
in the shower.
Huge.
Let's.
Rain looks great. Remember the pre-release Rain in RE4 remake?
Ooh. Oh yeah, just how it was a little bit
it's just
too much.
Shall
we say?
I guess.
Big water droplets.
And I was convinced. I was like, they're not gonna address that.
No, they'll just leave it.
It just seemed like one of those things that they would leave, but no, they did it. So.
Yeah. I mean, really, it was just the water droplet particles were just big, right?
I thought they were just really bright.
Yeah, but I mean, they're the same like white water particles now, right? They're just small, right?
I guess so.
That's kind of my take on it. Is I think they were just big, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they changed the color.
I don't think. Yeah, I'm not sure. They just reduced it.
Yeah. I'm glad they fixed it too, because it was a bit much. For anyone unacquainted with that, it was in like the RE4 pre-release, RE4 remake pre-release stuff, and I think the demo as well.
Not sure. No.
The water droplets were just very bright, like very visible, very chunky white drops.
Yeah.
It was too much. Oh, gee.
Where did you come from, gross sir? Oh my god. Yeah, wait.
Okay, so this one's going to explode when it's cooked.
I think so. Maybe he doesn't have the coloring. No.
Oh, damn. Good read.
It's like they have like greenish black in their chest areas. Oh Jesus!
I even like saw it for a second, but I wasn't mentally prepared.
Oh, the hooves! Ooh. Area's getting intense. You know like we've talked about how it seems like they've just tacked on extra rooms and just like built out levels a bit more, and that's like where a lot of the added playtime is. It reminds me a little bit of RE1 remake, where they just extended the game with that extra area. God, what was it called? The guardhouse or something? It was that whole extra area that
madness.
It was a whole extra area that they added for that and expanded a few areas here and there. So it just makes me think of that. And I'm just like, I don't think I've ever asked you this offhand, so let me know. Do you ever think they should actually do a 3D, like, modern remake of RE1 when the original remake? Like, how are you with that particular remake, the remake?
Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I need / want it at all, really. I feel like if you did want to remake it, there's like a big question of like design. Like, what would the design intent be? Like, do you want to make it like the RE2 and 3 remakes, where it's sort of the over-the-shoulder, you know, modern RE remake look? Because the Spencer estate's pretty narrow.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
They did do a good job with RPD, because RPD's pretty narrow as well. That was a really good little jump there. So you know, maybe they could. I'm sure they could convince me, but I do feel like the Spencer estate is pretty intimate, and I'm not sure how much it would really gain. Personally, I don't really want it. Like, that's that. But I can't deny that there would be a lot of money to be made with it, honestly. Like, I really think it would be, you know, just like Resident Evil 2 and 3 were probably straightforward, and 4 as well. They were probably very straightforward projects to develop. I don't want to minimize how hard it is to make a game, but but you know, they didn't have to, they weren't starting from zero, you know, like they got to.
There we go.
Okay, so I can use that probably for the drain.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I originally thought.
I do feel like there's a lot of money to be made there, and I mean, same with the other games like Code Veronica as well. So I don't feel like I need / want it, but I can't deny that there's so much money, and I probably would play it, and I probably would buy it.
Yeah,
so,
me too.
You know, that's kind of, you know, yeah.
This reminds me, I have to do this to get out all our hair and gunk from our drains, because our stupid condo, fucking Woodside apartment complex, our condo has really shitty sinks, and when we think, oh, it must be us, we're ruining our sinks, and then we check our Facebook, and it's like, no, everyone has the problems. They just made the sink shitty.
You're being extremely diplomatic saying it's our hair when you have very little hair to lose. And I really think it's lovely that you're like stepping up to bat for your wife.
Liam, beard hair. And my wife has too much hair, so it's like, yeah, no, we were literally like, oh, we're just slobs. Then I thought back, no, this never used to happen in our old place or the place before that. I don't think it's us at all. We checked the Facebook, like, has anyone had sink problems? Or like, yeah, they made the sink super shitty. They get clogged up really easily. Like,
they made the sink super shitty. Like, someone came around and was like, I'm gonna fuck this sink up. Okay, so we got access to the stairs from here now. Where are you, you slimy little rat?
Probably like Ooh,
Right over there.
You dirty rat. Ooh.
Here I come.
That was really desperate sounds James was making.
Yeah, it's good.
Going back to the RE. Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, you go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say, like, the video game thing of, like, shotguns having the destructive power of the surface of the sun
Of a
when you're, like, an inch
bomb.
away from enemies. Yeah, exactly. Always, like, puts me in that position where, like, I get close to an enemy, I have the shotgun out, and I'm just inching closer until I see them start their animation. You know? And it's always so silly.
I mean, it hurts
anyways.
the enemy physically and emotionally, really.
Well, definitely. It's a devastate. It will break their stun gauge completely. What were you saying? You were going to say? Going back to...
For the RE1 remake, I would probably be much more for it if Capcom hadn't already re-released the PS4 and Xbox One HD remasters of, like, the RE1 remake. You know, and added costumes and analog controls, so it's accessible now. You know what I mean? Like, if it was stuck on the GameCube, I'd be more inclined to be like, yeah, or at least not. There's the Wii version as well. Remember the archives?
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
If it was stuck on the GameCube, I'd be kind of like, yeah, you know, if you still have your GameCube or you're an emulation fiend. It's there.
But we got a really good version of it. I think it's a good version. I think. I'm not the biggest, like, RE1 super fan, but I think it's a good version, right? The one that's out?
It's
in the walls,
the
deep
HD
inside.
remaster?
The mold remover gets rid of it for a while, the HD remaster, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But then the thing reappears in the exact same spot. We need to get in there, break it all down if we have to, and root it out.
So that's Mike Holmes just telling you that this shit in the walls, it's real bad.
I like how, like, the, you know, store purchasable spray is kind of working, actually.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, on the evil horror that is Silent Hill. It's like, yeah, you know, a good solid bottle of cleaner is actually doing it's
the
it's
scrubber
okay.
bubbles.
I mean, you know,
they'll take care of your existential nightmare in this dreamscape, no problem.
Yeah, it's impressive, honestly. It's a testament to a good product.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a storage room across the hall, so I think I want to just duck into there real quick. Oh, what's this room? This room is unlabeled room.
Nice. Mystery room.
Also, no door handle, also locked room, so excellent. We got bathroom. We got 2 shotgun shells. Amazing.
Oh, I think we mentioned the game
Storage room
earlier,
appears to
but
be
it's like RE0 needs a remake because that has too many problems all over compared to the first RE remake.
Yeah, I mean, I personally think needs is a strong... Whoop, there's an enemy on the
It could
ground
really
there, too.
benefit from.
It could really benefit from a remake,
Needs is a strong word, you're right.
Super fast. Yeah. You see how fast she moved
Very,
there?
very fast.
Good stuff.
It's a fast-working nurse. She earns her a paycheck.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
Whoa! Yo!
Oh, man, I'm dying.
I'm dying, man! So,
Don't normally use shotgun on those enemies, but this seemed like a good circumstance.
I think it was valid.
Yeah, I would like a Resident Evil 0 remake. Like, I definitely think the reason I'm like watching the language there is because it's like I hate that we live in a world where it's like everything quote unquote needs a remake, and it's like everyone's looking around like, yeah, remake this, remake that, and it's like, oh, like I do like old games coming back, but like I want to see more completely like wholly original titles, you know what I mean?
No, for sure.
I've been trying to even curb that in the way I speak about it, because it's like I don't even agree with the idea that these games need remakes. They're just they are fun. I do like them, but
if you're talking about companies that currently don't have like, you know, a bunch coming out, but it's like for something like Capcom and like Resident Evil, you just have to assume they always have one in the tank ready to go, so might as well talk about it, versus another company that maybe has an obscure license that you love, or is maybe making brand new games. I think thinking that those older games in that company's back catalog, hemming and hawing and wishing that those are going to come back, that's a little like, yeah, maybe, but since Capcom has firmly entrenched itself as like, we're going to be remaking Resident Evil games until Kingdom Come.
They're going to be remaking Resident Evil games
might as well like think about what needs it, or know what would benefit from it. Like Gaiden. Remake Gaiden.
Remake Gaiden, yeah. That's where it's at.
Yeah.
Okay, we got maintenance key.
It is in here.
Cool. Okay. And L1 room key, one of the patient rooms. Okay. So I need to go to... Sorry to totally sandbag what you're talking about.
No, I was done.
Need to refocus myself. L1 patient room. Here's S1. The S's, I should say. It's on this floor. Oh, I got the pool key... Oh, but it was in the pool room. But it might be for that little hatch, the pool pump. Hatch. Yeah. Oh, right. It's true. I got it in the drain. Actually, I didn't get it in.
That's not check marked off, so yeah, it means it's to be done still.
Let's do it. Oh, wrong hallway.
Because I was gonna say
Capcom's gonna be doing Resident Evil fucking forever. I mean, I think if Capcom had their way, they'd have a Resident Evil game out every year. Honestly,
if it was logistically possible, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I'm really curious to see if that... Do you remember there was that credible... Well, it wasn't even a rumor. It was in the Capcom data breach and stuff as well, that there was some other smaller Resident Evil game that might have been planned to be exclusive to the... Or, like, temporarily exclusive to the Switch or something.
I don't remember that.
I wonder if that's still a thing. Yeah, I think it was codenamed Outrage or something like that. I can't remember.
Definitely don't remember that.
Anyway, I think if they had their way, they'd have one out every year, like Nintendo does with Zelda, They do, man. It's impressive at this point that, for better or for worse, Nintendo has gotten Zelda to be a yearly franchise,
Like, either some type of remaster or like a little thing. Yeah, it seems almost it's once a year.
Yeah, oh yeah, including their remaster.
What do you want us to hit? I assume it's this. Try it again. There you go.
Oh, it was this one. Okay, got it. A bloodstained bracelet.
Really weird. That's in a pool wall.
Yeah, I guess that's the patient number.
Maybe it's in the drain.
Yeah. Okay, he just crawled in the window.
To the walls.
He's going fast.
Nice.
Swift.
Leave him there. Oh.
I already dealt with you.
Been dealt with.
Wow, there's some pretty haunting sound there.
It is a Silent Hill game.
Yeah.
The other reason why...
So what is that?
Yeah, what are we looking at?
Right. Combine... Oh, no, I can't. Okay, so I need to wash this somehow. Or... Alright, maybe I could just look at it. It says dried blood covers most of the numbers. 5, 6, 7... I don't know. Probably need to do something to this.
And
okay, go on.
And you can't combine the cleaner with it? You tried?
Pretty sure I couldn't. Yeah, because that doesn't have a combined prompt at all.
So maybe it's like a thing where you have to put the bracelet down on a surface and then clean it with the cleaner. What?
Nice.
The fuck? This one might explode on you. Or maybe not.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no.
No.
No. Yeah. Wait for it. Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Okay, we got the L1 key, and I think I know the padlock code for the combination lock there.
Laura?
On the 3rd floor. Oh, it looks like L1 should be on Brookhaven Hospital 3F. I mean, it looks like I, but I assume it's a lowercase L.
Mm-hmm.
Are they tricked? Oh, no, wait, no, look, they have L's. They have L's and they have I's. I don't know what those stand for. L1 is on 2nd floor. Oh, it's a huge room. Okay, so we need to go to the 2nd floor.
Like, maybe shower room or laundry room is where you can clean off the blood or something like that.
That would stand to reason. Can I use the shower? I assume not.
I don't think there was like a usable thing that popped up, but
yeah, no.
Just a thought. But yeah, what I was gonna say earlier is about remakes is that like some people are already like coming out with basically nothing, speculation that like, oh, they must be remaking another Silent Hill already because this seems like it's, you know, a financial success by some metrics. I'm not sure where people are getting that from quite yet, except for maybe possibly Steam numbers. But so it's like,
I mean, I certainly think it's doing well, is my impression.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Steam numbers are the only thing to go off of, because I don't think they've announced any particular like specifics at this point.
Because I think they want to focus on Silent Hill F and then have that out before they even consider, you know.
But I personally think they're probably gonna put Bloober to work on Silent Hill 3. Honestly.
So that's what I was gonna ask, is because like I honestly think it would make more sense to do one, because even though technically it got a remake, but more, let's be honest, reimagining and Shattered Memories storyline has very little to do with the first Silent Hill. Like there's it very little. Like that's why it was a reimagining. It's and there's no combat. There's combat. There's a lot that's different, and since that's still basically a PS1 game, I just kind of think you could go there first, and then you do 3 because those two game storylines directly connect.
They tie together.
James is not really, so that makes the most sense to me. But I mean, I don't know what they'll do.
I think that would probably be the better route, but like, I guess the reason why I'm a little pessimistic about it is, you know, it's no coincidence that Konami chose the most popular Silent Hill and the most popular Metal Gear to remake first. You know, like I do feel like they're going where the money is, you know, with their picks, kind of. And I feel like if you go down the list of what's the next most popular Silent Hill, I think it's probably 3, right? After 2?
Yeah, for sure it is. I mean,
I will fully just, again, say, like, I am being pessimistic about this. Like, I you know, hopefully they'll go a more interesting route than that, but not that I, you know, wouldn't. Again, you know, as much as I'm like, you know, oh, these games don't all need remakes, it's like, sadly, I will play them. But is that sad? I mean, I'm still going to enjoy myself.
It's not
It's more
sad.
of an ideological, these don't need remakes. I'd be happy enough to play the third one if I could.
Yeah.
Which I can. I actually own a PS2 copy back in Montreal. Just it's back in Montreal.
There you go.
So, but they brought in the girl today. Poor thing hasn't said a word. She just sits there, head in her hands, sobbing and quivering. I moved her to the corner bed. Seems to have calmed her down a bit. She even smiled at me, I think. Okay. The girl. Not sure who the girl is. We've seen quite a few girls so far. Silent Hill absolutely filled with the girlies.
Yeah, and like I mentioned last time, we watched me and Leanna watched the movie again, and that's like, yeah, that's girly heavy. There's not really any main male characters because they kind of changed all the characters to be very different. So the main character,
yeah, Pyramid Head girl, let's go.
I wish. No, like Harry Mason is changed to Sean Bean, and he's not really an active participant. He's
I thought
just
you
in
meant
the
like the
background.
character was Sean Bean.
Like Sean Bean just is in Silent Hill. That'd be great. But
a Silent Hill adventure. Oop, I accidentally interacted with this hole when I was examining stuff.
That's what she said.
That's okay.
Wow, he's just going for it.
Jesus Christ. You know, I had a combination lock thing. I don't think I'm going to get to put that in now.
Possibly. This could just be getting your shortcut to get to another area, because there's still unexplored things in the hospital.
James's favorite shortcut. Just fucking slide yourself through the asbestos in the walls. Everything's going to be okay.
Oh, what do you, like a dumpster maybe? A filing cabinet? What do we got?
A big metal wall. Lucky boy, James. Could have been the end of you. So have we actually dropped down just to the first floor? Yeah, we're in a blocked off area of the first floor. Wow, that was really fucked up, James.
Yeah, what a weird way to make progress. It's like usually you'll look into an area like a specific scene or room and be like, oh, I wonder if I could squeeze in there. And of course the game will be like, I can't fit through there. And in this case, he's like, nah, I can do it.
Yeah, let me just jump into this mystery hole and just, you know, slide. Like, man, I gotta say, part of it is like I'm terrified of getting stuck in such a narrow place.
Yeah.
You know, like that would be horrifying. So
look up. Is there something we can climb on?
Is there a ceiling-based enemy?
Yeah.
To devastate? I don't think so.
It's the bat.
I don't think so. And the door seemed to be locked.
Well, there's got to be something.
But the door is definitely locked.
Oh, is there a breakable wall, perhaps, that we're missing?
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, wait, is that a vent right below you?
Wait.
There you go.
There's a vent. Okay.
So it's the opposite of what I said. Don't look up. Look down.
Don't look up. Never look up.
Yeah.
So what room have we broken our way into?
Medical
records chamber.
Everything sounds more ominous when it's a chamber.
Why won't they help me? Why do they keep me in here with him?
Hey, I'm not that bad.
Him, let me out.
Hey, I only talk about Final Fight a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Ooh, we can type.
No, it's a shattered memory.
Yeah.
I wish that's what they were called.
Box?
I wish that like was in a gallery and you could look at it, and they're all called shattered memories.
Yeah, we'd clap because we saw the reference. We knew.
Mm-hmm. You're just mad because it's not a Book of Memories reference.
Yeah, big time, honestly. All right, we got another.
Oh.
What do we got?
Something over here.
Hello?
Whoa!
Gee.
What?
Yeah, there's...
Jeez, okay. Very loud noise.
Phew, okay.
Speaking of references, when we were in a motel, the Jack's Motel with Maria, there was another bit where I remember James had said, like, yeah, there's something off about this room, I don't know. And yeah, Maria just kind of like brushed you off a little bit. She's like, well, like what? And then he's like, I don't know. There's just something weird about this room. So that's a Silent Hill 3 reference because it's the exact same room that Heather then visits. And for whatever reason, you can see Douglas's hat. That's the old looking investigator man that you might have seen in screenshots of that game.
The guy who's like, they look like monsters to you?
Yeah. No, it's a different guy.
Oh, different person? Then I'm not sure.
Yeah. Douglas is like this kindly old investigator that's trying to help Heather, who says that line is a mean guy. But yeah.
A mean guy, okay.
His hat is placed on his exact hat.
There's only two types of people in Silent Hill. Baby girls and mean guys.
It's not inaccurate. But yeah, his hat is just placed on there, so that's like kind of interesting. It's like, you know, it's a reference for sure, but it's a reference to something that hasn't happened yet, you know?
Yeah, it's like really a very, I don't mean this in a cruel way, but like really a very empty reference, right? Like it doesn't mean anything, right? It's just we put his hat there.
It certainly might not, but that it is kind of a thing that leads into that fan theory I was mentioning earlier.
Right.
Like on the surface level, it's like, yeah, that just seems like, hey, remember Silent Hill 3?
Oh fuck!
But,
I went too far.
Ooh. I hate this lock because it just reminds me of my like actual high school locker lock, and I don't like that.
I'm thinking 378, but 5, 6, 7, and then 8. Oh fuck! 8 was right next to it.
This is why I hate these locks. Come on. Do it.
It's 7, 8. Oh,
nope.
Doesn't even like that. Okay, that was, I was going off of, I got this memo earlier, this guy, which is...
Yeah, I see.
Key, you know, it actually does say keypad combination. In all fairness to the note and my
not keypad. That's not a pad.
Yeah, keypad, not a So, but I mean, clearly it's 378 or 379 that it's trying to tell you there. You know? Okay, so yeah, not this, obviously. Okay, we haven't found a keypad, right? Have we? As far as
I don't
recall.
I want to say
keypad. No. Yeah, I want to say no as well. Still haven't found that X-rays. That X-rays, those X-rays. I assume the X-rays are gonna. Hydrotherapy room, I assume, is still locked. So I think I'm just gonna have to go back downstairs. I don't think there's anything for us on the 3rd floor right now.
Yeah.
I'll check the hydrotherapy door again, but I don't think I got a key for it.
And like Maria is still sleeping it off somewhere downstairs or 1st floor.
I would be at this point if I could have a little break and James could just
take
care. You
know,
yeah,
Maria can take over.
Yeah. So I don't think I can combine that with anything. Yeah.
You know, it does say mold remover, which I think is you know, maybe not necessary just to get blood off. I think you just need like a strong chemical agent. But
bit of elbow grease, really, James.
That's all you really need to get blood out.
Upstairs,
I'm told.
I believe, was locked with a. Yeah, let's just spray it. James just walking around Silent Hill spraying things with mold remover.
He sprayed on the entire town. You'll never get enough mold remover, James.
They said it like kind of works. Maybe not on the deep stuff, but like you could do a good little surface clean of Silent Hill with.
It could use it. I'm not gonna say it can't use it.
Okay, we already did the L1 key and went into that big room. Treatment room's got a big question mark. Oh, there's a keypad on the nurse's station. There we are. Okay. Thank you, James, for writing your notes. And there was an enemy in here who kept harassing us. Remember when
you just kind of ran away. Which was, again, complete... Whoa! Whoa! That was kind of funny. Now, if you're thinking Liam missed some shots there, it's just because he knows he has so many bullets, so he's confident.
Yeah. I've got to keep the enemies on their toes.
Yeah.
The quantity of gunshots will dissuade some of them from engaging, you know? They'll be like, holy fuck, where did he find all those penguin bullets? Oh, well, there's a missing, it's 4 numbers it's looking for, I mean...
7. There you go.
I did 3, 5, 7, 8, so that the other number the line passes through.
Mm-hmm. And again, he knew that penguin bullets would be here. It just made sense.
Oh yeah.
Jeez.
He's got the instinct.
Probably one of the worst rooms so far.
Yeah.
My top 10.
They feed me garbage, rotting meat, crawling with maggots, thick with sinew. They make me bite down. The juices, red and yellow, hit the back of my throat. I choke and I gag and I vomit till my throat is sore. An aching, throbbing tube of flesh. Push it all out, but I can still taste it.
Is this like a customer that went to like a Chipotle?
Oh. They bathe me in filth and blood and piss and bile. They gently rub human waste all over my body.
Why gently?
My skin itches. It peels off like wet paper. I beg them to stop, but they don't listen. And then they lock me up with him. He's always there, closer each time. And the rot it comes with, it goes within. It becomes me. So is this like the real hospital?
I won't want to say like, no. Maybe we're getting closer to the Unreal Hospital.
I feel like we're pretty strongly in malpractice territory.
Hey, that's what we needed. Might need to get rid of this
moldy radiograph. Might need to get rid of the
mold. Though it's very moldy. Oh, all the bugs went away somewhere.
Yeah, Silent Hill's just doing a little shake, you know.
Combine with. Hey, it's perfect.
Beautiful.
By the way, before I forget, we do have a sponsor for this episode, Chipotle. Use my code McMuscles for 10% off your order.
Is that real?
No.
Okay, good, because if it was, pay me. Okay, so we got a scan. So that might be enough. I like that he drew an M on the map to remember where Maria is.
Yeah, that's the Maria room.
Yeah, yeah.
Bow.
Can't forget this room.
Just if he didn't do that, he would leave her here. He would.
He just forgot.
The Maria room.
My sense from absorbing information about James Sunderland and his relationship, just through popular culture and the internet over 20 years, is that he is a forgetful person in some ways.
Little
is that maybe he doesn't remember things fully accurately.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure how horribly inaccurately, but oh, I see. Right there. 12. Okay, so there must be another X-ray still.
Wait, 12.
Okay. 12. You see it?
Okay, yeah. What are we putting in 12?
Well, I'm missing another X-ray, so...
Well, wouldn't that be a combo for the...
It's the third for the combination. Yeah,
okay.
I'm not sure if we'll be able to figure out the other two just by staring at these slashes. But God, I wish we could. We would look really
cool.
Smart. The middle one looks like a 3.
Or a 5, maybe?
Or a 5. 3 or a 5. The left one, what number would that be? It would be really smart if we figure this out. But
I don't think I'm there yet.
The first one looks like a 4. Or a 14.
Nah.
Nah.
Too stupid to do that.
Too stupid. Too hungry.
Too hungry to do it.
Because, yeah, it would be like 4, 3, 2, 14, 13, 2, 20. Could it be a 24? No. God, we'd look so cool.
Yeah,
everyone's watching.
But because people can't see our faces and our bodies, they could be like, oh, they could just take.
Oh, there's one right
here. In fact, we look stupider.
We look so much. Everyone was watching.
Mostly you, but also me.
Oh. Okay.
Oh.
37, 12. Man, yeah. we kind of, you guys got to admit, we kind of had it, though. We pretty much
not even
90%
close.
Had it. So
we didn't even think of two numbers.
37, 12.
We didn't even think of a double-digit number. We only said single ones.
We had the 4 and the 3, but the 7 was the one that eluded us. So what did he write? Oh, he literally wrote it on the...
What a smart guy.
I wonder if on the hard puzzle difficulty, if he would not write that on the
that I don't know.
Not that it's like a hugely difficult thing, but 3, 4, and then 37. This is a very kind passcode because you don't have to go very far. Do I not know how to use one of these fucking things?
I think not.
4.
I don't know.
37. 2, 3. Sorry. Am I remembering the number wrong?
Maybe.
It's 12. It's 12. 4, 37, 12. The fuck am I doing?
12.
We're looking progressively worse. 4.
Exposing ourselves.
37. Hey, first try.
See, if the person behind the control seems confident, you just kind of go with them. You don't.
You just kind of have to nod.
You don't fight them that much unless you really know.
Yeah, so this is not Matt's fault.
No, it's only partially my fault.
He's innocent.
Sounded gooey.
Nice cloth. Is it...
Very good cloth technology. Another bracelet.
Most of a corpse? Oh, it's another bracelet. Nice. So yeah, we've got 3 bracelets. All of them disgusting. Maybe Maria would like these as a gift. As a small
token to like
of James' appreciation.
She seems to like trinkets.
Yeah. Girls like bracelets, so...
This is known. This is known.
Okay, so we got 3 bracelets. I don't actually know what we do with them. Basement. I don't think there was anything left in the basement. I'm pretty confident that right now we've done everything we can. I mean, I do see there's the left area, kitchen, disposal room, maintenance room, but the path was blocked.
Well, the
so
thing that's left, obviously, on the map is just the thing saying Laura. That's like, so maybe we can go there and see if there's something that's locked or changed.
Yeah, I mean, the trouble is there's that door in the way. You remember the one that we looked through and we saw Laura, you know,
yeah,
through the door
but
running around?
maybe something has changed there where we can investigate that, because where else are we?
Then there's Maria, and did we go in the director's office? I can't remember. I feel like that would be an important place.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Maybe I should check that out. There isn't even a marker on the door.
Director's office kind of makes me think that, like, a puzzle might be there.
Like a big finale
something where the numbers can go.
Well, I'll walk over to the door and then head over to the director's office because I don't have any other places in mind.
James, like, I have nothing else to do tonight. I'll just go to the director's office.
I don't think this is going to have changed, you know.
Okay.
I mean, if I drop all 3 bracelets through the door, I think...
Laura will just steal them and just run off and, like, fart in our general direction.
Yeah, blow raspberries at us. I just imagine James dropping his key items through a door and getting no reward, and all the enemies are just snickering down the hall. This fucking idiot. Now he's stuck here forever.
Because a Resident Evil protagonist would know how to handle themselves in most of these situations. James, again, just an everyman. Hey,
look at that. We just never came in this room.
An arm statue that you can put the bracelets on.
Doesn't get much better than this. Everything's coming up, James.
James' house.
Okay. Looks like we need a key.
Yeah, all we have is filthy bracelet, pee stain bracelet, and poo stain bracelet.
Now there's no way this would need bracelets. I hope they don't have to go in a specific order.
They sure do,
rotate,
asshole. That makes sense, but clear numbers lined up.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
No.
That must be the wrong order, but there's clearly I think you have the right idea.
Yeah.
That like there's only so many that can actually be visible on that.
You also see that there's like a slash.
Oh look! You can swap them like this.
There's a slash mark on the wrist too, so it kind of lines up with the neat.
Yeah. Neat. So that's for that other room right over there.
Jigsaw. Oh,
I like that that's still playing.
It is neat. Justice, commitment.
I'm missing a button. Yikes.
Yikes, doctor.
Oh, I see. This is for the bracelets.
Yeah, the patients.
Where to get them. Yeah, move to L1. We had the L1 key. Exactly.
Wow, so we could have entered here first and, like, gotten a little bit of clues, but, I mean, we did it.
Water has a calming effect. It used to!
It's so bitter.
I don't fucking know.
Well, I guess I don't know anything.
Yeah. I don't think I can...
I think you mark... James marked something on the map.
Yeah, I think he's just putting down these locations for the...
Cool.
For the wristbands, you know? Like, if I look at L1...
Which is funny.
Yeah. No, actually, it doesn't even have a note there. Hey, let's go in here, see if we find that missing button.
We purposely trained...
Not totally sure what the answer to the puzzle is yet, but...
There we go.
Okay, so we got... the books are in the wrong order, and...
Button.
Oh, here's the button. Okay.
We purposely trained James wrong, as a joke.
1, 2, 3. See, they got these little numbers up there. And... G. I mean, I'm not sure if this is... for my use, because these pictures are so small.
Yeah.
It's a little hard to... But I wonder what's going on here.
It's just conspiracy wall.
1, 2, 3. Look, they were doing some fucking... What's that called again?
God.
amygdala them? You just... Horrible.
Yeah.
Frontal
Lobotomy.
Lobotomy. Yeah. Horrible. Maybe that's just what they were doing to those patients that correspond. Oh yeah, one of them was being fed filth, right? And force-fed filth.
Yeah, gently rubbed with
There's
feces.
like restraints. Yeah, look at that. There's like a tube in this dude's mouth, and
I think the science that Brookhaven has been employing is faulty.
it's questionable. Okay, so we got a animal with the tail of an animal.
Yeah, it's a fire-breathing lion with tail made out of snakes. Who's it gonna be? Jesus? Jesus!
I think I missed a body part. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
That goes all the way at the front, so
Ooh.
gotta go one at a time.
See, fire-breathing lion. Told you.
Fire breathing line. You nailed it. Nice.
Nice picture
Okay,
of
so
Jesus.
I'm guessing I'm gonna need the order of the
Do you have your paper?
sigils here. I do actually. So
That's damn right. He has his paper. He comes prepared.
yeah. Give me 1 second. There's only so many lashings I can take from coming to work without my paper. So I get you learn. These scars I bear, each one is a lesson.
Some of these symbols look strangely similar to the cult iconography that Silent Hill 1 and 3 deal with.
I've heard that cults are like a thing in Silent Hill. I remember reading people say stuff about PT's little save icon or whatever being some like Silent Hill cult iconography, but I really don't know anything beyond that.
It doesn't.
I will say these symbols are also, I don't know if they're Roman or what, but they are also used for the planets.
Wait, isn't that
like
the Smash
Mercury.
Brothers logo, the first one?
Right? In another world.
So this doctor that's really disgusting and employs gross tactics, big Smash fan, ironically.
Big Smash fan, yeah. Aren't we all?
Yeah, the cult stuff is not really in this game at all. I mean, it might be hinted at, but
Right. Okay, so maybe I just have to press these in order if I'm lucky. But it looks like there's only 6 characters that'll come up, so I'm not sure if that's the case. But I'll put them in order, and we'll see what happens first.
this is a puzzle-ass puzzle here.
And then this guy, and then I don't think this is gonna be right though, because there's not enough space
Yeah,
to type them in.
this
Okay, so,
doctor really doesn't want this shit to be found.
So we need a combination of 6 of these. Did James write anything on the map, by the way?
They did, down below.
Oh, 92, 45, 71. Oh, well, okay. Alright. I think he's kind of given us the answer then. 92, 45, 71. Okay, so I mean, it just corresponds to these numbers here. So 92, 45, 70.
This is real video game playing, folks.
It is.
You might have forgotten what it's like, but it's like this.
Games where you have to write stuff on paper, I mean, you don't have to in this game, but games where, you're encouraged to write stuff on paper,
It behooves
fucking
oneself,
awesome.
yeah.
It's so good. I recently played through Lorelei and the Laser Eyes, which is an awesome, awesome puzzle game that is not afraid to brutally stonewall you at every turn. And, like, I had so many notes written by the end. It was so cool, like, just looking back through the notebook and seeing the whole adventure chronologued in puzzle speculation and solutions.
Gotcha.
Like, I really like that sort of thing. Their images became blurry, melting together. I could no longer tell. Not sure if I can do it, but maybe you can. This will take you to where you need to be, though probably not the way you want to. Okay, so, well, this is going to bring us to the roof, so... And there's bound to be some pain involved. There always is.
Fantastic.
E.
What I want to know is when do we
I've
arouse...
saved in this room like 5 times,
but I don't think we're going for the no save ending.
We gotta juice this game for all the LP minutes we can get. So
when does one rouse Maria from her slumber? Because now we're like leaving.
Hey Maria, I'm going. You're still sleeping? Well, it's okay. Let James just set up his alarmo to wake up Maria to the sound of drowning Pikmin. That'll do the trick.
In my restless dreams, I can hear those drowning Pikmin.
It's horrible. Whistling desperately to try to pull them out of the water. God, you gotta play the Pikmin games one day, dude. You've been sleeping on those so hard.
I did the first 3.
Did you finish the first 3?
I finished the second one on Wii.
The second one? Okay. Cool. That one's cool.
Yeah.
That is probably my least favorite one.
Well,
but they're all
you.
Masterpieces, honestly. I actually can't open the map right now. We're in a non-map zone.
Ooh.
So, yeah, indeed.
Maybe James will have a bit of doubt. It's like, maybe I should get Maria. Maybe not. I'm sure it'll be fine. Oh.
If I go that way, I probably can't come back, huh? I'm not going back in the hospital, but there was just a little...
Yeah, there's a corner you didn't look at.
I just want to...
There you go.
May 9th, rain. Stared out the window all day. Peaceful here, nothing to do. Still not allowed to go outside. May 10th, still raining. Talked with the doctor a little. Would they have saved me if I didn't have a family to feed? I know I'm pathetic and weak. Not everyone can be strong. May 11th, rain again. The meds made me feel sick today. If I'm only better when I'm drugged, then who am I anyway?
Wow.
May 12th, rain as usual. I don't want to cause any more trouble for anyone, but I'm a bother either way. Can it really be such a sin to run instead of fight? Some people may say so, but they don't have to live in my shoes. It may be selfish, but it's what I want. It's too hard like this. It's just too hard. May 13th, the doctor came in today. He said that I'll be released soon, that it's time to go home. I should be happy, but I'm afraid. I'm so afraid. It feels like something's about to happen, like the last gasp of air before the plunge. But deep down, I know it's too late to turn back. Also don't know whose diary this is. Very mysterious.
Very mysterious. At least it wasn't raining on the last... Shit!
Right into the command grab. That's so funny that I went the other way first, thinking that I would lock myself out.
Yeah, I doubt.
And sure enough, it was this way. So good. I feel played in the best kind of way, you know?
Oh, he got me. All right, he got me. Jumped into that command grab. Grapplers are the worst.
Sneaky command grab at the start of the second round.
Like, we should grab Maria, our most precious item.
Command grab Maria.
Yeah, she doesn't have any defense. She doesn't have any defense against that mix, you know?
Okay, so, oh look, we've been brought into the
Laura zone.
3rd floor hallway, and there was pain involved. There always is.
He got thrown down an elevator shaft. I know it was only like a floor or two, but still.
Still, ouchies.
Big ouchies.
Thankfully, again, we got probiotics, so, you know, no problem. Bullets in here?
Yeah.
My bullet senses were tingling. Can we take a shower?
That seems like it would give you a nice full body shower, to be fair. That seems nice.
Feels like it would burn the flesh off his skin.
God, dude.
Oh, look, we can actually go back up to the roof.
Huh.
Maybe, I think I would actually, I know like we just got to a new area, but I think I actually would like to, because there was another area up there.
Just to see if we can.
Yeah. Oh, no, we actually can't go back to the roof.
Okay, good.
Well,
they knew what Liam was thinking, and they stopped it, folks.
Yep, you know, not a big deal.
What was game designers try to think of
I'm
ways
not
to fool
upset.
Liam?
I'm not angry. Don't tell the newspapers that I'm angry.
Yeah,
it's
don't
not
tell
true.
them that happened. He says through gritted teeth. Oh, wow.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Nice. I could just stay in here.
Makes sense that that's there, but still wasn't expecting it.
Was that sort of imagery? Do you recall if that was in the original or
That
not specifically?
I don't remember. Just yeah, no. Oh,
Because you haven't played the original in a hot minute either, huh?
no.
Oh no.
Then that kind of confirms that there was a padded room. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember every individual room from Big
There's a
Zones. All right, our showdown with Laura. Let's go. We're talking command grabs here.
Yeah. Ender in one mix. The hitter with the James Vortex.
The James Vortex. Everyone in the community knows about it.
It doesn't look like it, but his light punch is a vicious cross-up in the air. Yeah.
Laura?
How do you know my name?
Eddie told me.
That big, fat blabbermouth.
Hey, watch out.
Jeez.
Why do you keep running away from me?
Smelly, James.
And how do you know about Mary?
I just do. What's the big deal?
Why can't you just tell me?
You gonna yell at me if I don't?
I won't. Please, just... I need to know.
You know, I get the sense that part of the larger story is
Mary's my friend.
James
We
lacking
met at the hospital
perspective in his relationship in the past. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, up until that line right there where he yelled,
Instantly
"Stop
yelled
lying."
at her.
I was gonna say, he was having pretty good temperament with Laura through the game up until then.
By
But
what?
he literally did it right as I was trying to compliment him. But
This is no place for a kid.
Fine. But there's something I gotta get.
Laura,
It's important.
what is it?
the most powerful gun you'll ever see.
For Mary.
Colt Python.
What?
I hid it. In there.
Do not fall for her lies, James. That's
I
not.
guess that's the shit hospital. James has entered Shit Hospital Act 1. Da, da, da.
You sure this is where you left it?
It's in the back.
Yeah, you all the way in the back.
Pipe.
Okay,
Just go in there.
You know,
Like James, not to victim blame here, but I'm gonna victim blame him here. He
I?
should have seen
I'm
this
a liar,
coming.
right? Want me to open it? Huh? Do ya?
Laura, open this door right now.
can we get a please, James? Yeah, there we go.
That's not it. I guess I won't open it.
Get out of here, you brat!
All temperament
Your
gone.
dreams, fart face.
Oh!
Please open the door. There's something in here.
Here there is. A big lying fart face. See a fart face?
Holy shit, you're being annihilated here.
James slightly lost his temperament, but boy, she's being a shit too. God, is there gonna be a big fucking BOW that drops from the roof?
Pretty much.
Oh man. Okay, well,
Well,
he doesn't look so. Oh
have
god.
fun with this.
He swung so fast there.
He's having fun.
He's like a pinata, but I can't hurt him.
Well, yeah, try with the pipe because it didn't seem like
Yeah.
bullets were doing much there. Yeah, there was a gooey sound there, so I think that's probably it for now.
Maybe, yeah. James just needs to grab onto his little feet and pull him out.
Get out of there!
Now,
sure,
can you
taking his time.
Shoot him out. Oh, wait, look, you saw that?
Yeah.
I don't know if
not sure if that's a thing.
Like a fucking pinata. And he's gone already. Oh,
yeah. I think you gotta wait to see if he's swinging or not, then go in and give his.
I hit him right in the heel.
Give his
right
toes a little whack. Did that work or did that not?
I'm not sure. Oh look, part of it opened up.
There you go.
I'm not sure if what I did worked or... Yeah, when he does that swing, I don't really feel like you get a good opportunity.
Unless you could shoot him in the ankle, but I mean that's kind of...
I think you could probably nail him if you shot him perfectly, but you would have to really nail it. Like... Yeah, I'm not sure.
I think it might have just been good timing when that happened last time. Damn.
Nice.
Oh. Doing some damage. I think.
So one of his panels did open up at one point though, so I think I can shoot into that side of his cage,
I can see that. Oh, no, didn't show up.
Oh yeah, you saw there was a panel open there?
You do want to heal because that
I'm gonna heal.
When you see the cross sign in the bottom, that means like probably one more hit. Because yeah, if you're getting too close to the front, he has those spikes, and it seems to be causing you damage.
Yeah, sorry, I'm actually physically turning up the brightness on my screen.
Okay.
As I fight him, so.
Oh, the back end. Oh, there you go. Never mind. Oh,
cool.
So yeah, definitely in the front because his back is armored with the chair that he's in. Oh shit!
Very, very cool. Give me a little swing.
Oh, you got him? Nope. Oh, I thought that was maybe a death animation. Ooh. Nice. Good stuff. Alright, heal.
Yeah. Okay, we got him. Ew.
What?
The mouth on the bottom there.
Again, what? Love the sparks just going off.
Yeah, for the nonsense nothing sparks. Oh, okay.
Ooh, fun.
Okay. Looks like that might be that for that boss though. Yeah, defeat the flesh lip. Cool name. Okay, so I take by that trophy that we actually did defeat it. Good boss, honestly. I did like it was like very, very strong boss gimmick, and the second phase was fun too. So I like that boss. More interesting than the Pyramid Head fight. Because
the Pyramid Head fight in the original was even more like restrictive. They didn't have all those cages around. You're just in a really tight stairwell with him, and that was it in the original. So they gussied that up a little bit, but not too much. And here, I think it's just the camera angles and the viewpoint made it a little bit more interesting. All right, now we're in Shitsville, Brookhaven.
Brookhaven was already pretty bad.
I'm not going to stay there. Like, slightly better than Mount Royal Hospital here in Montreal, but, you know.
Only just.
But yeah, very strong sequence of events all over there.
Yeah, that was good. I like that. I did use a lot of shotgun shells, but I do think it was... You know, if you're not going to spend them on bosses, then...
Then what are you spending them on?
Exactly. I like this cool chair we're coming up on. I hope James can sit on that. Oh, no.
Take a rest.
Patient number 3141, destination 298.9, room number blank. Initial symptoms, hyperfocus. Current diagnosis, they can be fixed. Recommendation, stop at nothing.
Stop at nothing seems like would be written on a rustling t-shirt.
This sounds like my friend's Baldur's Gate 3 obsession. You know, like, it can be fixed and we should stop at nothing. But the hyperfixation is there.
Like, it should, they can be fixed. DTA! Alright, good. It knows you had a boss fight.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to see this section because while the hospital seemed really huge, we got through that relatively quickly. Like, we didn't really get lost or nothing really was too obscure
too
there,
much.
so that was quite smooth going.
The hospital, I will say, and I don't think this is like a negative, but the hospital is quite big. I mean, there's a lot to it, you know, like it's not a small section of the game.
But it seemed to all flow together.
Yeah, it went pretty smooth. Boy, and they've got all 4 floors present in the bad hospital, or at least I have the maps. Yeesh. I was hoping to myself that maybe this would be smaller.
It still might be. We'll see.
It still might be.
But like the set dressing has just so much more texture here.
Oh, I'm missing a button for the basement. I see. And I can't go to the 3rd floor. Okay.
There you go.
I'm gonna skip the elevator for now, but let's just remember that we can go to the 2nd floor with that. Well, we might have to go to the 2nd floor with that.
Might. Just might.
Might. Maybe. Oh, I see. Those black boxes are literal holes in the ground. I see. Okay. I like how sort of the lines are getting inked in as you go around.
Yeah,
you see,
the
like,
fog of war is unveiling itself.
For real. But it looks really good on the map.
It does.
Like, I think it's a cool effect.
They certainly went to, like, the map has way much more usability and just detail added to it, and James writing on stuff. They made that like it's almost like the cell phone that Harry gets in Shattered Memories. Like they kind of build that as a all-purpose navigation tool, and they're really doing it with the maps. The maps had their basic function in the original, but like this is much more added onto it.
A truly evolved set of systems.
Yeah. Maps. Oh, great. What are you even going to show us here?
Yeah, what's worse than a flesh slip? Not this.
Well, 1,000 puzzles attached to that second box.
So there's a key, there's a number pad. I'll try putting in the note.
Is it voice locked as well? You need a retina scan, Silent Hill?
That would be kind of fun, though. I do kind of like these, like, these puzzle boxes.
No, it's fine. It's just really over the top. Like, one lock would have been good.
It is super over the top. Because, yeah, when you try to talk about, like, in the world of Silent Hill, what is doing this? You know what I mean? What is putting the puzzles here? You know, like, are the puzzles a necessary component of this sort of forcing James to look in at himself? Right? I don't... Well, that's my impression of what Silent Hill is. I don't think the puzzles are, so it's really cute in a video gamey kind of way that, we just have these horrible puzzle boxes.
You might as well have a bunch of psych locks and, like, Phoenix Wright shit starts going on it, too.
That sort of shit, you know? Yeah. Look at that. Overflowing...
Ew,
amazing.
It looks great, though.
I used to have one of those.
Overflowing tubs?
A gunk tub,
Gunk tub?
A gunk tub. The kids love it. You remember the commercials for Gunk Tub?
Yeah, Gunk Tub.
Yeah.
Gunk Tub. Just keep saying it. You'll like it. You'll learn to like it.
The Gunk Tub. And then if you called, they would ship you one.
Yeah. So notice they had more horrific slimy textures on them. So I'm wondering if they might get like a different move, or we'll get a nurse that does something slightly different.
They've got an SPD now.
Ooh, I mean, there's worse people I could get SPD'd by.
An SPD or a double lariat?
Yeah.
What do we want?
Siberian Buster. Okay.
I want all the enemies to get like a new anti-air command grab, and like you see them throwing it out, and then they're like disappointed because they realize James can't jump.
Yeah.
But they still throw it out every now and again.
Doing the animation. They're like, oh, he's never gonna do it, is he? Does not have that capability. Yeah, you needed one.
Look, they made the sofa into a gross sofa by covering it with plastic.
It is gross, whoever does that, but because it's wrapped so aggressively and tightly, it is a lot more intimidating than just your grandmama's.
Yeah.
What? Can that toilet... Look at that toilet again.
Can we get that clean?
Can we
get
clean that?
From the makers of Gunk Tub. They said it couldn't be done.
How can so much gunk not fit in this toilet? That's a triple flusher.
That's crazy. That's too many times.
That is the most, like, there's lots of gross toilets in Silent Hill and survival horror in general. That one had a consciousness attached to it.
It had ill intent.
That has life. Oh my lord. Whoa!
Hello.
Did you visit the gunk tub?
Oh, yeah, these ones have knives, too, so they don't even have their...
Yeah, real slashy-washy. So, I guess that's a bit more...
swinging.
That has to do a bit more damage, or at least, like, bleed.
Yeah, James gets a bleed ailment, and you need to go into your inventory and... I turned around. You need to go into your inventory and spin him around enough times until he vomits, and then he's good again.
I'm glad you went for an MGS reference, because I for sure thought you were saying, oh, the bleed effect in Silent Hill, Book of Memories.
Book of Memories. Yeah. There's a bunch of, like, blood spells, but I don't remember there being a blood status.
Okay.
But it's been a minute. I would pop it back in, but I left it in Canada.
There you go. Mistakes and miracles.
I somehow didn't think I needed my copy of Silent Hill Book of Memories.
I bet you looked at it for a while. Like,
Right. Crazy thing is, if I wanted to get a copy here, it's actually weirdly expensive in Japan. Like, not crazy expensive, but more than I want to spend on it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a lot of cheap Vita games here, but not that one. Oh, how we danced, arms flailing, our bodies in perfect synchrony, and the music played, but in any dance, there comes a time one must take the lead, and the music got louder and louder, pounding, piercing, and then silence.
Yeah, the Black Eyed Peas had a great career.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah.
Is Book of Memories called
handgun bullets?
Book of Memories in Japan?
I think it...
Is it called, like, Silent Hill and the Wonder Book of Torment, or...
The Wonder Book, oh my god. You know, when you asked me that, I actually put down the controller and I grabbed my mouse and I was like, no, Matt should be the one to do this. I just have to keep playing.
You know what, yeah.
I'm actually not sure, yeah. These chains in this guy's head, pretty fucked up, but pretty cool also.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure about Silent Hill, so please look that up. I think it's just Book of Memories, but I don't... You know, it must at least be localized to say it in Japanese. Yeah, we got we got the Instrument of Force. What a good name.
No, not the Instrument of Force.
My favorite Vita game with a different title in Japan is the Resistance game that the Vita has. In North America, it's called Resistance Burning Skies, which is, you know, plenty cool. You play as a firefighter, so whatever, burning skies, you know, they're aliens, they come from skies, yeah. But in Japan, it translates, I believe, to America's Last Stand.
Yeah. You've told me this. It's
subtitle.
awesome.
Yeah, it's really, really cool. And if you've never seen the cover, I highly recommend you go look it up if you're curious, because they did like a really cool Stars and Stripes design with the stars in outer space and the fire coming up around it. It's really, like, quite a cool box art, actually.
Oh shit! Good thing you were far away.
Yeah, I was trying to get away from it all, but it's a bit too much.
They have a command grab.
Yeah, I'm like on the cusp.
Oh shit! There was a mannequin right behind you the entire time. Lots of legs. If you're a leg person and you enjoy them legs, this is the game for you.
This game's risky business. You are gonna get exposed.
So unfortunately, Book of Memories, Japanese box art just says Book of Memories.
Ah, I see. And like, do they just? I guess it's just called Book of Memories,
yeah.
right? That's odd, but hey.
Like it's 0D classification and everything, but yeah, it just seems like it's just
as
Book
it
of
deserves. Okay, we've got a horrible ladder. Oh, so look, the chain goes down the ladder.
Yeah,
cool.
Fun.
Very fun. I want to maybe finish up this floor because there's like a corner I left, but then we'll go down this horrible ladder.
Horrible ladder. Well, you got two choices: live in the gunk tub or go down horrible ladder.
Them's the breaks.
What are you picking?
The tub.
What if you go? Oh wait, I saw a mannequin. Is it right there? There.
Oh yeah.
I see you, Shaq.
Good eye. Good eye.
Can't hide. See? Your fucking radio. Just like, I'm not working for you today, James.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's really good that they don't expose those enemies with the radio. I wonder if you put the combat difficulty on easy, if it would.
Ooh,
you know?
Maybe. Interesting.
That would be a pretty good tweak. Okay, I think oh no, I still got this corner. Looks like there's a healing item back here.
Yep.
Yeah, one of the more harrowing enemy encounters, though, this floor.
In a very harrowing universe.
Yeah, already, yeah.
What if you fell down the ladder, the horrible ladder, and there's a gunk tub at the bottom?
The seductive swell of the gunk would help.
Yeah.
Honestly. I saw that.
Lots of slurps.
There's another enemy down there.
I feel like there's at least one more, if not more.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot going on here.
You hear lots of slurps and gurgles. You know you're in party town.
Okay, so there's that nurse over there.
The textures that are fuck. I was gonna say the textures.
Funny guy, eh?
Yeah. That are pulled up.
Oh my god, the dodge!
James, you lost a shot. Oh! You're gonna have to Leon S. Kennedy this.
Yeah, I saw that explosion there, so I had to get away.
Yeah, explosive.
Where are the legs at?
Behind
Where are
you,
the legs
behind
at?
Oh!
Damn.
Wow.
Ooh-wee.
What an incredible sequence of events.
Yeah. Shame that I missed that one shotgun shell. But,
Bitch,
you know.
I mean, to be fair, you telegraphed it and she knew and she took advantage. Oh my god!
Yeah, exactly.
Did you see those hooves?
Oh, yeah.
Rare footage.
It is pretty fun when it gets going like that.
Rare footage of Liam actually angry. What can he do against the mannequin's turtle style? Yeah, no, that was a great combat encounter. It's like almost to the point of overwhelming, but not too much.
The combat does ramp up nicely, I gotta say. Like at the beginning when it was really just those lumpy guys.
Yeah, lumpies.
You know, the lumpies. Yeah, there really wasn't, a whole lot going on, but it has ramped nicely. Because
those lumpy guys, you could dodge them. You could just kind of like circle around them a bit too. I think you would have been fine. But against all these enemies, it's like, yeah, when you have to really throw the dodges in there and the spacing, like, definitely ramps up. Yeah, it does look cool.
Yeah.
Key of Bliss.
Horrible.
Force and Bliss. So I was going to say these textures on the walls that are stretched out, like the plastic, right? They're very specific to me in that, like, they're creepier than most you would see in a horror game. Hey, look at that guy.
Oh, fuck, that's scary.
Yeah, it's very haunted lanterns in Silent Hill.
Let's get out of here.
These creep me out because it just reminds me of that plastic dam that dentists put on you when they're doing like a cavity. I'm not sure if this ever happened to you, but as a kid, they'd be like, I'm putting the plastic dam on, and I could never see it because of your viewpoint, and I just hated it. I hate the feel of the rubber against like my mouth. So when I see this stuff, I'm just like, yeah, that's tapping into a fear that I didn't have before.
It gives you that vibe.
Yeah.
The taste of the latex.
The taste of the latex. Oh, I saw the legs like maybe a microsecond before I yelled. Good stuff. I was just thinking about the rubber touching
the taste of the latex.
The taste of the latex. You're toxic. I'm slipping under. Hated that shit. Like my sister has a weird fucked up thing where it's like the feel of cotton balls freaks her out. Like she runs away.
Oh, I get that. It doesn't make me that uncomfortable, but like, yeah, cotton balls have a fucked up texture for sure.
Yeah, they make me like, I don't desire that feeling either. But like, yeah, I'm fine with it either way. But
yeah,
I don't,
especially like in my mouth. It's not great. Yeah.
I don't search for that.
I think I've always been quite lucky with dentistry, truth be told,
and
like horrors of dentistry, because my stepdad's a dentist, right? So I've always actually been very trusting of that.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes total sense.
Even if it's scary, and like some of the procedures I've had were scary, fundamentally it was like, well, it was him. You know? So that I was very lucky in that regard.
Like if your dad's like a plumber, let's say, you're not going to be as adverse to the gunk tub than other people would.
No, yeah,
or
exactly.
be more acclimatized to it.
All of these, heritable classes, they all have their advantages.
Yeah, they're classes.
They all confer different bloodline bonuses.
Yeah, bloodline tolerances. You want to say?
It's important to recognize that we do have a certain amount of bloodline privilege based on these things, and
we have particular privileges.
Yeah,
yes, that's true. Oh my god!
Where did this chain go?
I was really afraid. I was like, I'm gonna tell this dentistry story. It's gonna go nowhere, and Liam is just gonna push on ahead and not say anything. And then I'm glad it went somewhere good.
Yeah, I got you.
Thank you.
Okay. Chain went back.
Chain go that way.
Is there a little room? Okay, so yeah, that's the staircase. So up the stairs somehow. So we got to figure out a way.
Somehow.
So I think we just got to go back up the ladder, honestly.
Perhaps.
Open the map for the 400th time today.
Oh, dude, like...
Storage medical records room was not... Yeah, not anything. So I think we gotta go back up the ladder.
Dude, do not worry, because like even if in the classic game and this one especially, people are very well aware. Constant map checking is like a thing. Like there's I've seen parody clips of people just going. They walk like 2 feet down the main road to Silent Hill, then check the map, and then it's the main gameplay thrust, really.
Honestly, for this type of game, like, it totally makes sense, though. It's just necessary. So maybe now that I got that other tool, I can do something with the surgical chair dummy, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, no, I think you've got both. That makes sense. But let's try it. Get that arm out of there.
We've weakened his defenses.
Survive this mix.
We punctured his guard. The lapis eye key. So that is probably for our box, because there was a key, remember?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this I'm still not sure if there's anything to it right now. You know what I mean? Like, there's no numbers or anything like that. So so the box was... I should probably check the map before I just head in the wrong direction. The box was this way, though. Yeah, down the stairs, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there's that chain.
I like where you're going. Think we have to follow the chains. I don't know if that's actually a breadcrumb, but I mean, it does make it does make sense.
Okay, the box is right there, and the chain goes downstairs. Okay, so we'll do that. Let me go pop this key in the box. See if that.
Something just changed.
So eerie.
Is that just the door closing behind you?
That was just the door closing behind you, but it was a really eerie sound, honestly. Maybe. Nice.
Yeah, like environmental storytelling.
Yeah, see, the chains.
Yeah,
the chains clearly come from the logs.
Yeah, they come from it, but I just mean like it's connected to one end of the hallway versus the other end, I guess.
Sure. Did they do that in the original? The chains being sort of these direction guides?
Because sometimes I'm mixing up a lot of new things and old things, because they have remixed puzzles, dropped other puzzles that were in the original that you don't have to do in this version. So, yeah, right. I'm not 100% on that.
That is okay. Okay, so we got a cloth over there indicating something that I can interact with.
There you go. Okay.
It's okay. She's actually on the other side of a wall, so that means safety for James.
Well, you could have shot her through the window. I'm assuming you're going to have to deal with her in that room that she's in anyway, but I mean, it's fine either way.
I'll stealth past her.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, that'll do the trick.
James would be terrible at stealth. Not be good at it. I don't think any silent protagonist is good at it.
I'm not advocating for, like, this game should have had a stealth thing, but I would be interested to see if you could just sort of crouch and sneak around. How much of a... Would that be a positive difference to this game, you know?
As long as it's a totally optional thing, I don't see why not, because, there's a fair percentage of people that I just don't care for having to do stealth, especially when you're dealing with a remake,
certainly.
Right,
that wouldn't have had it in the first place. It's true. Cool. Neat. I don't know where this goes, but that was kind of cool. Kind of a cool effect.
I mean, I'm always fine with it. Like, we were talking about the Evil Within 2 before, and I was like, I like that game's... Well, even Evil Within 1 kind of had that, where you could do stealth kills if
Absolutely.
you so desired, and
stealth was a thing in the first game.
Yeah.
Do you remember the whole, burning bodies in the first game with the matches?
I was going to bring that up earlier, and I just kind of forgot about it. It's like when I went back and I played the game again for footage, and I played Evil Within 1 for, 2-ish hours. I hated that after a while.
I like the idea, but... One year they've been watching me... Sorry, let me just... One year they've been watching me. So many pills they fed me. When a loud hour comes, I tremble every time the light falls. Okay, and this is obviously for the padlock because it's right there. Okay, so the number 1 is the first one, probably, for the 1 year. The amount of pills in the sink, in a sink, when a loud hour comes, so that'll be some number on the clock, I don't know, and then every time the light falls, there must be a light somewhere that's flickering or something like that. Is my guess.
Here's no.
I'll have to count that. I hear a light. Watch it go dark.
Ugh, don't
there
put
we
your
go.
face close to this.
1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, so maybe that's number 2. Sorry, was it the 4th number? Oh, I can't look at it from here. I just want to make sure. Yeah, it was the 4th number. Okay, so pills in the sink, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then when the loud hour. I don't know what the loud hour is, but I assume if I fiddle with the clock,
I
I'll be able
assume.
to figure
I
it
assume.
out. I left it at 12.
I assume 12 is the loudest hour because it would ring the most. You know, like when bells go
But
off.
I can't
and
put
stuff.
12 in. Like, it doesn't
Yeah,
count.
true.
I need a 1-digit.
Yeah, you're right. Loud hour. Whoa. Okay.
Gonna say
then.
it's 2.
Static going. Fuck. You're just moving too fast.
Damn.
Back
Oh,
it
wow.
up, back it up. Maybe shotgun.
Yeah.
Maybe shotgun.
They've confirmed they know how to play. I'm stuck on something.
Yeah, there you go. Wow!
Holy shit.
It's a fucking clown car. You're gonna have to run because your back is against the wall. Good dodge, but yeah. Oof. Oh! Holy shit.
When I ran into that room and was like, okay, let's see who's coming in after me, I was not expecting 4 enemies to fucking Mr. Burns bacteria their way through the door. You know, like,
Nyang, nyang, nyang. Get out of here, chat ahead.
yeah. Okay, so we're still doing all right. I do have a lot of healing items
Yeah.
still, and even though I used a lot of shotgun shells, I still have a fair few. Probably the handgun was the thing that was the most abused there, but that was that was definitely a tough combat encounter if you're not.
Yeah.
Oh right, the number was 2, right? So
Yes,
Right?
yes, yeah.
yeah, okay. Cool. There was a hole here, but someone fixed it.
Yep.
That's how that line goes, I
I
think.
believe so.
I guess that's one of them.
So
Shattered memories.
after doing such a tough combat encounter, James is like, "Wow, so I'm invincible, huh?" It's like, no, James. Even the slightest breeze could James would be like, invincible.
Invincible. I just want to check out sort of one of the main rooms back there, because I didn't.
Yeah, I think so.
I think this huge room here, I think I didn't check it out before. So it's
Maybe.
hang on, no, I did actually. Okay. Well,
Yeah.
never mind me. There's just that little. There's a corner that's piquing my curiosity here. So let me just have a little.
You could never not
Whatever.
use some more penguin bullets if you can find it in a corner.
Oh yeah, I think there was a black probiotic drink there before. So okay.
The other cool thing about that combat encounter, it just worked really well in the sense that there are 4 enemies in a tight area, but they weren't flopping all over each other, like hitting things, or everything flowed really well, and they're heading towards you. And I don't know, it just, even though it was kind of a tough one, there was just something about it that just was really effective visually.
Yeah, it worked, and I mean, I think I fucked myself by like running into that corner area, not knowing how much was coming. But yeah, I do think it worked on the whole, and it wasn't. I agree, it wasn't like if I had stayed where I was, I think the enemies would have come with a better, a more approachable pace. You know. Okay, so let me just cross that off on my paper.
To-do list.
Do a little safety save.
James is like, oh.
So I'm getting the impression, by the way, that the shit hospital is not going to be as big as the other hospital.
Yeah, I feel like this
'cause
is the major thing that you're doing, and that's it. The key box.
Yeah, the puzzle box. Yeah,
God, do you remember that that one collectible you would get in Lords of Shadow 2 and it was called like the pain box? And it was like this stupid collectible.
Kind of.
It was like so over the top.
I only ever played Lords of Shadow 2 with you, like really briefly, around when it came out, like at your old apartment. Old apartment. The good apartment.
The not Woodside apartment building apartment.
Yeah, not bad.
But yeah, very early on, you just got this spinning bluish black cube, and it just felt like it was out of like, I don't know, a Hellraiser movie. You know, and it was just like, collect the pain boxes to upgrade Gabriel's health or whatever. And he had to like put his fist in it, and it would bite his fist, and he's like, ugh. That
was extremely the vibe of those games. You know, I would not mind if they re-released those first two titles. Is Mirror of Fate? I think Mirror of Fate low-key kind of sucks. But is that game available on PS4 and Xbox One?
It's at least available on Xbox One versus via backwards compatibility, but it's on Steam as well. So I don't know.
Jesus,
about
that's so fast.
About PS3, PS4. I assume maybe, but
it's definitely on PS3.
Yeah.
But it'd be nice if they got out the first two again, though, or the main two.
And the PC versions of both Lords of Shadow are like huge upgrades over what we ever got, because those always natively ran at higher reses and FPS. And I played them both on Steam, and I was like, holy shit, these games look amazing here. So they could do it if Konami ever wanted. Just release a double pack of those games, maybe Mirror of Fate if you want, but at least the first two, and, you know, price it appropriately. Like, that could do okay.
I think Mirror of Fate needs to be, you know, if you're going to do those two, also do Mirror of Fate.
Yeah, they are companion games. They do feed into each other's storylines.
Yeah, I mean, I think all games should get re-released, you know, or at least be made available.
Go behind you.
If the companies can, but yeah, there's a breakable wall,
okay,
right?
just wasn't sure if you saw.
Yeah. I didn't say anything, granted, so. But I would love to play a touched-up version of Lords of Shadow 2, because that game is kind of fucked in a bunch of ways.
Honestly,
the first one's all right, but
yeah, I'd actually say, having gone into Lords of Shadow 2, quite a bit. And once you get past the really shitty first hour or two,
with all the stealth and
stuff. All this, well, not even that stealth. That stealth's like kind of annoying. It's the later stuff I think I told you about, where it's like you're hours into the game and they're throwing guys in you in stealth sequences that still auto kill you if they catch up with you, and the stealth gets more complicated because added gimmicks get put onto you, like you can only stealth through this when you're a bat and blah blah blah. And that's like hours into the game. When you're like in the castle, like doing shit in the combat and the puzzles, it's just as good, if not better, than the first one. That stuff. So if you could just tweak those stealth sequences, like make them, I don't know what, you know, but do something with them.
But not miserable.
But not miserable. I think that would be fine, because when I did the Alucard DLC too. I just played that instead because that has no stealth sequences, and that was a fun time.
I heard people liked the Alucard DLC.
It was awesome.
Damn.
And the only thing about it is that it's lame, and that all it is Alucard gaining the swords that he then puts in the castle for Dracula to get them later. Like, that's his function, and that's a lame function. You know what I mean? Like, It's not important or interesting.
I can move this. I thought I was going to have to use this to climb that.
Yeah.
But it looks like I can move that. Oh, right, there was a gap in the hallway somewhere.
Yeah, it's gone now.
That
that doesn't ring quite as well. There's a gap in the hallway. A lot of dumpster pushing that James has to do. All right, who's gonna be in there?
I remember when Mirror of Fate and stuff was coming out, being like, thinking like it was pretty crazy that Nintendo was able to secure Resident Evil Revelations as like a timed exclusive for the 3DS. You know, like the PlayStation Vita came out and it was supposed to be like the AAA, the more AAA handheld, and here was Nintendo, you know, right next to Uncharted Golden Abyss. They had Resident Evil Revelations come out, like really, really close to it. I remember thinking like, man, that's crazy that happened, and like Sony didn't just pour money onto Capcom to, you know, get Revelations or whatever. I mean, I know that's not exactly how this works, but like,
yeah, no,
I always thought
fair.
that was kind of crazy.
Shit.
And I remember thinking to myself, man, same thing with Konami too. Like, Mirror of Fate's coming out and just like, you know, not on the Vita. Like, what a big miss, you know? And I remember playing Mirror of Fate the day it came out, because I do like the 3DS in Castlevania. And I remember being like, okay, didn't need this one, actually. We can miss this one, actually.
You're complete.
I really do not like that game.
I think it's fine, but then again, you're way more into the DS Castlevanias than I would, so you would have a better frame of reference for how those games work. And while I liked Mirror of Fate to a point, and there were like sections, I was like, oh, that section is really fun, or I like this character. Then right after that, the game throws you at a section or a boss where I'm like, I don't like this as much.
I mean, it's like a 2D, you know, like God of War, but just not that good.
Yeah.
It's kind of my issue with it. So, very pretty on the 3DS, though. The 3D looked amazing in it, so. He's there again, looking, staring. He says he'll drag me there. I don't want to.
Have you...
In that era, I won't let him take me. In that era, there was Batman Arkham Origins Blackgate, and I did like that one. I do think that one's a cool game.
That's funny. I like that less when I went back.
Yeah, you like that one less? Yeah.
It was still fine, but I was like, I find this doesn't work as well.
That's fair.
You know, but it was still okay. You know, I'm not hating on
think
it.
Batman has some like really big issues, especially with the map. I don't know if you remember, but it has a absolutely nightmarish map.
I do vaguely.
The area is like 3D in that like you travel, you know, not just left and right, but there's also depth and stuff here and there, and you like do these 90-degree turns and the camera swings around. And they somehow, if I remember, had to translate that to 2D, and it just did not work. Oh right, I got the key for the director's office, so okay. Sorry, I gotta go back the way. You know, I'm gonna save just in case while I'm here. But yeah, I like that game better, of that series of sort of handheld spin-offs at the time.
I mean, with Konami putting out pretty consistent, every 2 years, a new Castlevania collection, I think it makes sense for them to eventually say, well, here's a Lords of Shadow collection, because, you know, as divisive as they can be, it still remains that Lords of Shadow 1 is like, I don't know if it still is, but at a point it was the best-selling Castlevania ever made. But although I don't think, when I was doing research on this, I don't think Konami ever actually claimed a number. They just said best-selling.
I do think it's still like popular in the sense that like people would go for it.
Yeah.
You know, is my thought. There'll be no pain anymore, especially if they touched it up. Because I think one of the main things people remember about Lords of Shadow is it's just not all there all the time. You know, they're kind of mixed quality. So touched up versions of those games, I think, would have a real shot.
Going back to them again,
don't remake them. They don't
need remakes. No,
they don't need remaking. Mercury Steam needs to work on making a better Metroid, and they need to work on bringing back Raiders of the Shattered Planet.
They do not need to do this.
Dope game. That game has sick art. I love that game.
That is not a game that needs to be remade.
That is not a game that needs to be remade, but I have a very soft spot.
But if you want to please Liam, any folks out there, try it if you like the current one.
Try it if you like. It still exists. It's still online, actually.
Because I played the first version of that, and I didn't like that.
Yeah, it got better. That game has really strong character designs. They really went for something. I found 0050 in the ECT room again. This time I checked, he was not appointed for the treatment. How is it possible he got there all by himself? And how would he know how to turn the thing on? Somebody's going to answer for this. Ooh. Also, just because so close, it will happen. Has to. Just because I said something extremely contentious, I want to contextualize what I meant when I said make a better Metroid. Yeah, Metroid Dread is like a perfectly good game, and I like it, but it's like a little too linear and a little too obvious with its exploration.
You're not wrong. I think it has one of the best like ending sequences and one of the best boss fights. But you're not wrong with everything you said, because I was not I think there was one time I had to look up anything for that game. I was like, wait, where am I supposed to go here? Like once.
Right.
And other than that, it was like, pretty easy going for the most part. I still really liked it as a Metroid game, and I liked it a lot more than Samus Returns, but...
Yeah, I think it's a much better game than Samus Returns, definitely. I do think, I like the combat in their Metroid games, except I do think, there's one kind of flaw that I don't really love, which is the, hyper-reliance on the parry.
Yeah, I would not want a third game that's all parry.
Not that much. I like the parry. It's very fun to use, but a lot of bosses
are trivialized.
A lot of bosses, it's just you just wait until the parry and you just do it. That's how you fight the boss.
Yeah,
yeah.
And
it's
like most bosses revolve around just get the parry. I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, she closed the distance.
I often underestimate how far an enemy's gonna step in and lock onto you, when they start their attack.
Whoa!
I'm surprised that one missed, on the other hand.
So, do you know what this reminds me of? I saw someone say something about this game in particular, this version, saying, man, they sure made enemies far more formidable. Like, their range is crazy, they're a lot faster. Of course, that's to compensate for the fact that, James controls better and has the dodge. So that always goes back to, hey, well, if we're going to finally allow the player to do this and this in RE4, we got to make, not zombies and more mobile, intelligent enemies. And I was like, that's always a good philosophy. If you're going to make your player character better, you got to make the enemies better.
I really wanted to try to see if I could do this one with only melee, just to sort of learn them a little better. Okay, that went good. Yeah, I mean, it's necessary, ultimately. If the character moves more, the enemy's got to be able to respond. I mean, pretty necessary. Okay, here's our red. Nice.
I'm also starting, I think we made a comment about this before. It's like, wow, we have so many bullets and we have so many health things, but we're almost always out of something before you before you just get more.
I will say health, we're still, I just drank an unnecessary health drink, and we have 3 health drinks and 5 syringes, but the bullets have leveled out. I will.
Yeah, okay.
Granted, I am saving the shotgun shells, which... I think it's still generous, but the bullets are proving to be fairer than previously assessed.
I think for normal, it's just skirting on the line of, I think this is a good balance. But if we were playing on hard and you had this amount of bullets and this amount of health, I'll be like, that's off. That's super off.
That's too much. I won't rest until they are solved. I won't rest. I can't rest. I don't know how anymore.
Good stuff.
James should be able to spend excess healing items to increase his stat points.
Is that like any other game that you know of?
I mean, he should just be able to.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to set you up for Book of Memories, but I guess that wasn't accurate.
No, not that. It's not a thing in that game.
Hell.
But I really like in Sekiro,
Ooh.
Shadows Die Twice. You know the one.
Yep.
9, 6, 5, 9. Let me just write this down just in case. 9, 6, 5, 9. In Sekiro, there's a really cool NPC character who lets you just spend massive amounts of resources for extremely nominal increases to your stats, and I'm like, I really like that, because anyone who is repeatedly doing New Game Plus because they like the game will always sort of have something to dump their money into, if I'm remembering correctly, right? And I don't think this would actually be in place in Silent Hill, so just to be clear, I'm not actually advocating for this, but I think more games need places for players to just dump resources into once they've hit the end game. Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Because, no matter how hard you work on your game economy, it's almost always going to crumble at a certain point once the player has bought too much of something. Let me save. And it's just could I use something to dump my excess rupees into in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom? Absolutely. What would it be? I don't know. But there should just be something I can keep dumping rupees into almost forever.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's a kind of a weird game opinion, but
No, I think that's super
I'm
valid.
very finicky about economies in games and how they fall apart. So.
I think it was Shadow Warrior 1, the first of the reboots, the Devolver things, where they just
right.
give you way too much XP points and nothing to spend it on.
What, you just like max out too early?
Yeah,
kind of?
exactly.
That is unfortunate. Yeah. Like, that doesn't feel right, you know? Like, that doesn't feel like what they would intend.
The greatest
Fucking
truth of
nothing.
all. Nothing.
Or is it going to be another command grab?
The Pyramid Head grabs him out of the box. Oh.
Cool. She got a little daifuku mochi in her mouth. That looks yummy. I like that, the painting on the wall next to it. She got a little
Poker
one of those
chip?
Apple things that track your devices.
Oh yeah,
Track your bag.
AirPod.
An AirTag.
AirTag. Yeah.
Oh, it's an elevator button. Even better.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, we have AirTags on the kitties.
I found out something recently, because I found an AirTag on the ground in Shibuya, where I live, right? And Alex, she needs 2 rings. I found an AirTag on the ground, and I brought it to the local police koban, because that's what you do. And
that's what you do.
They record it, and people can come pick up their shit and stuff, and they try to return them if they can. So let me just read this real quick. She's an angel no one knows only. I can see the lady of the door. They cannot walk along her bridge of thread. They fall from the weight of their crimes. Like bloated and ugly corpses, their sins she devours them. Sin and sinner alike she saves. Me, she is an angel. It's funny how this was written. Kind of cool. Bit of personality. But anyway, I brought it to the koban because that's what you do, which is like a little police box. And they try to return it to people. And now, you have to forgive me because I can't like read complicated Japanese and kanji and stuff, and I'm not sure I fully understood, but my wife confirmed this after because she had heard about this. But there's a thing in Japan where if you like bring something to a police box, they will ask you like, do you need this? Did I do the second floor, by the way? Like, do you want this? And what it is it's like, if they aren't able to return it and no one comes and picks it up within a certain amount of time, finders keepers rules kick in.
Right.
And they will call you and be like, it's yours now. I didn't know that was a thing. That's a really good way to motivate people to, like, report things they've found, you know?
Mm-hmm. This is weird.
It's fucking Chuckquismo.
Because we're in a hospital, so why is there radio? Anyway.
James, are you ready to play trick or treat?
No, great!
Here's your first question. In the early 1800s, a terrible disease spread across Silent Hill, resulting in the death of many of its inhabitants. Their bodies thrown into the lake to sleep forever in their watery grave.
Oh, how many? How many was it?
Oh god, there was a piece of lore about this.
42, 67.
Not 85. It's definitely the first 2.
Well, you better hold on to it. You never know when it might come in handy. Now, on to the
okay, 67 is B, right?
Sure.
Heading east and further on to the outskirts of town. One and only one road will take you towards the lumberyard and the cemetery. What is the name of that road?
Towards the lumberyard and the cemetery.
2, Munson Street. 3, Wiltsea Road. Did you get that?
So Bachman is definitely a major street in the town. The other 2 I'm not familiar with that much, so
Silent Hill witnessed
We'll check the map after if we can.
a few years back. A brother and sister were playing in the road when they were attacked and chopped.
Jesus, who the fuck would throw an axe in Silent Hill?
the Raincoat Killer from Deadly Premonition.
Tragedy. What a gruesome end to such innocent lives. One of the victims was a local boy named Billy Locane.
Locane, I've heard that name before.
What was the name of the other victim?
It's not Maria's last name, is it? It's not, right?
No, she doesn't give. Not Heather.
Yeah, that's a Silent Hill 3 reference.
Maybe, but
Questions? Got it all figured out?
maybe Julia.
So? Fantastic. The time will soon come to collect your prizes. But be careful. If you're wrong, well, looks like that's all the time we have for
Is this in the original?
I don't think so, but you know, maybe I'm wrong. But this doesn't strike me as familiar at all.
or in health. Bye-bye.
Because that was a
Okay.
long. Yeah, what the hell was that?
Let's when we get out of the lift though, let's check our documents. I think we can some of that we can figure out. If I can look at the map, we should be able to identify the street, you know. Okay. No, maps. Wrong map. That's not the right map. Fuck, that puts us right out of the menu. Maps. So to the lumberyard and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That looks like it's Wiltsey right there. You see, Wiltsey goes to the ranch. Oh no, but is the ranch the? Yeah, the ranch must be the lumberyard.
I don't know. But neither of these are the roads that he talked about.
No, he talked about Bachman, Munson, and Wiltsey. I wrote it all down.
Yeah, so it's not this map.
Wiltsey's right there. Wiltsey goes to Nathan Avenue, which is where the ranch is. You see?
Oh, I see Weltsey. Sorry, yeah. Okay, I see it.
Yeah. Well, let's have a look for Bachman and Munson. Munson's right there. It's like the middle of the road. So you see right there, Munson.
Yeah.
Going
So
vertically.
yeah, no
That
lumber
certainly
yard
doesn't
here.
go to a lumber yard. And then the other one, Munson. I think it was
No,
called? Yeah,
Bachman.
it's on the left. Oh, right, yeah, right. Sorry, Bachman.
Yeah, Munson's there.
Nathan Avenue. I actually don't see a Bachman or anything like that. So unless we're missing something, I'm inclined to say it's probably Wiltsey.
Okay.
So C. So 1 is A or B. We have to figure out that number. 2 is C, and 3 is Miriam, Heather, or Julia. Now,
So the thing about the disease that killed several people, that was on like a plaque or something near the park where we were with Maria.
a statue by the water,
And it
Yeah,
wasn't
I remember
85.
that.
It definitely wasn't that high because I remember thinking about that particular piece of lore. So it's definitely the other two, but I don't know which.
Yeah, my gut feeling is 67, which is B.
Yeah. I'm not going to say that's wrong, but
and then the other one, the Locane person.
yeah,
Billy Locane's sister.
Yeah, that I feel like we might have something about that, but not sure.
Not sure. I was just glancing at our memos, and I didn't look too closely. But I...
Okay, yeah, nurse's note, Manic Scribble.
South Vale. Well, I think it would be in the South Vale notes, right? I think. Like the town.
Yeah, maybe.
But I didn't see anything that had Locane mentioned, so that might have come up somewhere outside of a note. And I mean, it could be in a note, who knows, but... Anyway, I'm inclined to agree that it's probably not Heather. I feel like if it had been Heather, we would have made mention of that earlier in the game. We would have been like...
I just even though Silent Hill 3 wouldn't have been like, potentially made around the same time, I just think it's too much of a coincidence that they would use the name Heather
it kind of
twice.
feels that way. Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, we got some guessing to do, but we'll do our best, I guess. Watch, they're gonna have like a little library where you can like reference all
they
this material.
look at some microfiche or like periodicals.
Yeah. I would hope so. It's what I
maybe don't.
expect from Silent Hill.
Okay. I wasn't sure how close an enemy was. There you are. She's running away. She doesn't want none. She ain't want none.
Yeah, beamed her.
Ah, I got beamed. Now you're getting beamed.
I have a hard time reading that that grapple animation.
Yeah, she keeps it vague on
pretty
purpose.
much got me every time.
The most intimidating grapple is a vague one. Oh. That's not me.
Disgusting.
I'm not putting that stuff down that chute.
Only 50% of the time. Matt blocks the shoot. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He doesn't smoothly throw viscera.
Just right there. Just right there. So brazen. Out in the open.
So good though.
And it's the only enemy
Heard
that really
something
does
twitching
it,
around.
huh? Like the skin bags
Yeah, I
and the
think
nurses
so.
don't do it. It's just the mannequin's special
is there a
skill.
bug? Is there a fucking insect around here?
Yeah,
Oh my
there
God,
is.
He's getting hits in. He's getting hits in too.
You'll-
He got that bug got so many hits in. So many more than most enemies.
Yeah, he just got his little bites on your toes, and that's enough for James. Just like oh.
Maintenance room.
So I think we just have to get through this area. I'd be surprised if there's another like huge puzzle component to it.
Yeah, me too. That leads to the generator room, which could lead to the entire other half of this basement. Okay, well, let's just go then.
Yeah, you can just slip through that hole if you don't like what's in here. Ooh, steam doesn't affect him. Good. Evil
was wondering
steam
about that.
in most games, you know, devastating.
Yeah.
And I know there's something to be said, like hot steam can, like, you know, hurt you, burn you, but, you know, it hasn't really...
I have burned myself on hot steam. It's like, it's a thing.
It is, but it hasn't really been a problem in my life as much as I thought it would be as a kid. Like
yeah, you expected more.
Yeah, like...
more periodically on and off steam vents that you need to dodge.
Or quicksand.
Quicksand, too. It was, definitely oversold.
In cartoons and such, yeah, it's not really a thing I have to deal with on a day-to-day. I mean, gunk tub, it's kind of up there, too.
That's an everyday product, I mean.
Oof.
Barely got.
Ah!
Oh, man. Yeah,
Where'd it
I'm
come
not sure I like how
from?
long that lasts. I think it was just this gunk right
No,
here.
it was, but you seemed like you were far away from his body.
I think if you watch the slow-mo, you'll see that I backed up.
All right.
I was kind of looking
All
around.
right, we might
and
check
it's
the
like,
replay on that, boss.
I'm not sure I love how long that lasts for.
I know, but, you know, it's
Especially, like, backing into it doesn't feel good.
it wasn't
like,
honest. It wasn't honest. I'm going to be real with you.
It's a very dishonest maneuver.
The enemies of Silent Hill should be more honest.
Yeah, they need to respect James's frames more.
There's going to be, like, at least 3 mannequins that are just, you know. She's going to grab you from there. Watch out.
Yeah, the full screen.
Where's there a mannequin?
That leads right
She's
through.
right there.
Oh man, you totally could have stealthed this room. There's literally just a little climby hole and that's it.
Yeah. But a nurse is almost too dangerous to let live, you know?
No, I could have done it.
You could have, but I don't
Believe in
think-
me.
Just because you could have doesn't mean you should have. Someone's got a bad case of the Sabostas.
Oop, what was that?
Yeah, I didn't need to tell you anything. You saw it.
One of the 2 rings. Nice.
Hey!
Oh, hey.
Fantastic.
Oh,
I forgot.
Maria, I thought. Sorry.
How'd she get down here?
Anyway, I'm glad you're alive.
Don't worry. The
Anyway? What do you mean, anyway? I was almost killed back there. I have never been so scared in my whole life. All you care about is that dead wife of yours. You couldn't care less about me, could you?
No, I just.
I got wrapped up in puzzles.
Don't Don't leave me alone again. You're supposed to take care of me. So what about Laura?
Chicken.
Found her?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she ran away.
What?
She called me a fart face.
We have
I'm
to
still
Twice.
I'm still
Yeah,
mulling that over.
Yeah, am I a fart face?
How can my face be made of farts?
I'd never met her before.
Then why would you care about a child you don't even know?
So lonely.
James just revealing like psychopathic tendencies.
It's up to me to
Especially one that insinuated my face was other than what it is.
Come on, let's go look for her.
Okay,
I don't
so-
understand you, Maria.
Well, you know, she was frazzled.
This obsession.
Which, I mean, I get it. You know, like, if all you wake up to is an alarmo and the sound of drowning Pikmin, you might not be so comfortable with the scenario,
I
you
know.
and
But Maria,
again, like she said, she was the most scared she was in her life, and I mean, Matt, if you go play the first Pikmin, you will hit a moment where you accidentally walk 100 Pikmin into a body of water, and you will want to kill
I
yourself.
have not lost 100
You will-
Pikmin in body water. I have lost some, so
lost some. Yeah,
I'm
well.
picking up what you're putting down here.
You should get in there. I really think you'd enjoy the first and the third and the fourth Pikmin.
I
If you
played
enjoyed the
I
second one,
played
like-
them. I played them.
Yeah, you gotta finish them. The fourth one actually does.
The fourth
add,
I
like,
did
a lot
not
of
play. The
progression.
fourth I did not play.
There's a really good demo that has like a save transfer and stuff, and it adds like a lot of progression mechanics and stuff that I think ease a lot of people into it.
Right.
It's really cool.
Ooh.
They really did a good job with 4.
That
What do you know?
raining in the basement. That should be concerning to everyone.
Maria,
Yeah.
what are you talking about?
What type of drugs do you smoke, Maria?
Can I have some? Drug hotline. Yes, please.
Maria, I don't know what's your obsession with the welfare of a child with such a potty mouth.
It is cool though.
It's a good visual, like any time of
Yeah.
the day. Check your map.
But especially this time.
Oh.
I walked right past S2. Let me go. Slow. Maybe S2 is boarded up actually.
Yeah, I think they are.
Yeah, it is. By boarded, I mean covered in latex tooth dams. That's what I'm supposed to say, right?
Yeah, it is what you're supposed to say.
Okay,
thanks
good,
thanks
okay,
for
good.
doing it. I appreciate that touch.
Yeah, S4 is just locked.
You could have said anything, but yeah.
Had to go for that one. Look, the pool's just sunk into the Silent Hill. That's cool.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
There's some big zoning code violations here.
Yeah. The safety
This
code is
pool.
not being...
This is a crazy pool you guys got.
This is not a OSHA viable workplace.
No, it's not. The kids, they're not going to be able to tread water forever.
No, OSHA's workers. The workers are in danger.
No, yeah, for them too.
The blue collar black backbone of our country
right.
is not safe working beside an infinitely deep pool with no handrails.
Stare into the abyss.
If there were handrails, maybe we could discuss something, but you know,
I think there's
I
a-
do feel like infinitely deep pools demand some
There you
unique
go.
unique rules.
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense.
Is that what I think it is?
Wait, what? No, Liam, stop
Is
gun
what?
jumping, please. Go back. You're just running through rooms. That
This
is a
this
freezer.
speck of dirt.
It's a fucking fridge or something.
Is it a freezer?
Maria,
No.
help! I need your muscle power.
Having trouble there?
Yeah.
If only I had a pipe.
You think you could give me a hand?
Me?
Well, now you care about me.
You're supposed to be the big man around here. How's
James,
it
who
going?
refuses to say please to anyone.
I think he does, but only after constant reminders.
Catch more flies with honey than with vinegar, James.
Yeah. Wow, that was easy. Amazing. I'm glad we opened that.
That was worth it.
Is it the agony crossbow?
What's this?
Another ring.
Not very cute, is it?
Nice.
Here, why don't you take it?
Thanks.
Thanks.
There you did it.
It's true. Actually, do need this, so that worked out.
So, where to now?
I guess that door I was
You know
rushing
where these
to.
rings belong.
You're rushing out of the room that had like a major puzzle piece. I know you would have gone back, but
Yeah.
still.
I get what you mean. It is kind of funny. Yeah. The patients will become the diagnosis. Sorry, the patients will become the diagnosis scheduled for them when they'll make recovery. As my aim is always for the entire personnel, especially when their symptoms will become receding with effective treatment. Yeah, okay. I mean, it seems challenging to read. It seems a little unhinged, right?
A little bit.
No, it's called dissociated notice. So, like James's little meta commentary there to himself. Dissociated notice.
No.
I'm choosing to believe James is naming these notes in his head, and it's not the director of the game. It's James.
You never know, really.
Could go either way. Okay. So we need to go. Where was the statue? I'm sure if I flip through the maps. Lady of the Door. Okay. We need to go to 2F. Which means we need to
You can find a staircase.
Yeah. How did we I'm like,
Well, flip back to 1F.
yeah. One F. The elevator's right in front of us. Okay, the elevator's right in front of us.
okay.
That should be, yeah, okay.
Elevator always works. Watch out, Maria, please. Yeah, just in case Pyramid Head's in there.
Yeah.
Damn pointy head. Good, okay.
I wanted it to open and there's like 6 of the mannequins all just quietly.
Yeah, on either sides of the
Standing
wall.
beside the-
It's like when Snake goes
Yeah.
in the elevator and all those guys have the Octo camo on.
Oh man, what a fucking scene that is. I love that sequence in MGS1.
Yeah.
So cool. I will never get over how cool that sequence is. And like Otacon's face in the codec when he realizes what's going on, and he
you can
yells to protect Snake.
you can
like,
feel the pee that's surrounding him in that codec
Just
like visual.
washing down his legs. Yeah. No, but like really, he looks so frantic the way he yells at the. It's so good.
James?
What's wrong?
I'm busy, girl.
Silenced her with a cutscene.
Silence, woman.
I didn't say it like that, but I
What's
did
wrong?
play the cutscene.
I thought you wanted to get out of here.
I know. It's just
Got a bad feeling about it.
something doesn't feel right.
Come on.
I have a shotgun now.
It's gonna be fine.
Did you see the shotgun I picked up? It was while you were asleep. You might not have noticed it, but it's in my coat somewhere.
He like opens his jacket. He's like, "Look how many syringes I have."
I can even share one with you.
Would an unsafe situation involve this many
Syringes.
syringes? And they're all like these grimy, awful, rusty syringes. And she's like, I guess not.
And again, the shotgun, I must point out the fact that I have 3 shells. Like, what do you have to be worried about?
3 shells in the barrel.
It is
It
done.
is done. sick no more.
Yeah.
It's handgun, I got 10 in the chamber.
Mary might be sick, but so am I.
Does a kickflip.
Does a massive kickflip over. Like, no, grinds on Pyramid Head's helmet.
Yeah.
Oh, you're going down, baby.
Oh, yeah? Oh. Cool. Spooky. Also a no map zone.
Love a no map zone. Autosave kicking in.
Yeah, I saw that checkpoint. I'm like, oh no.
Run!
Oh, shit. She has a very Ashley Graham style trot.
Yeah, parkour. Parkour.
No, oh.
The camera there was like briefly detached from James. I don't know if you saw that.
Briefly, yeah.
Like after the parkour. Yeah, it was odd.
After that massive parkour, yeah. Yeah, she's making good time. Oh! Woo!
That's him, isn't it?
I'm almost positive.
There! An elevator!
How did he
I
get
love that we got ahead of
her
her significantly.
Come on!
He's closing the door! Come on, baby. Damn.
Not good.
He's like, I can't believe I let my second wife die too.
That pyramid head.
He's like the Grinch of Silent Hill.
You certainly do not have to give it to him.
Alone again. James is like, womp womp. I like the music playing here though, very nice.
Mm-hmm. Lobby. So I guess we're on the way out. No.
No items.
Or yes, but not yet. I need to get the key. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's that far away. Or maybe it is actually. Looking at the dusted off parts of the map, or like the not fully filled in bits. Notice also, I don't think we're so much in Rust Town. We're kind of slightly
I
different.
think we're still in shit hospital.
Yeah,
though. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
Either
you're
it
right,
was
you're
prettier
right.
before. Remember
Okay.
all the pictures we could see?
Yeah, yeah, and there's
Yeah.
barbed wire. There's way more barbed wire, so that's always a good indicator.
Traditionally, hospitals would only have half as much barbed wire as this.
Sucks though, because Mary did bring something new to the table in terms of characters, you know? And there's the key.
The potential for this illness exists in all people, and under the right circumstances, any man or woman would be driven, like him, to the quote-unquote other side. The other side, perhaps, may not be the best way to phrase it. After all, there is no wall between here and there. It lies on the border where reality and unreality intersect. It is a place both close and distant. Some say it isn't even an illness. I cannot agree with them. I'm a doctor, not a philosopher or even a psychiatrist, unlike the director. But sometimes I have to ask myself this question. It's true that to us his imaginings are nothing but the inventions of a busy mind, but to him there simply is no other reality. Furthermore, he is happy there. So why, I ask myself, why, in the name of healing him, must we drag him painfully into the world of our own reality? Mysterious. Oh my fucking god. Leave her this time.
You don't even just go through the window.
Yeah.
You know, but whatever.
The view out the window looks pretty excellent, doesn't it?
It does
all
for
the
like
lighting.
Yeah,
the
for like a
reflections
long
and
distance
stuff.
thing that you can't even access yet. Yeah.
The fucking graphics on this game, I mean, everything about this frame, I mean, I'm like looking at the dirt on the windows and the paint peeling off the window sill, not the sill, the window frame. Man.
Really helps bring home the beauty of the town that you're in.
Yeah. Truly.
The splendor.
Well, I mean, the horrifying griminess of it all, they really nailed it. I think, having not played Silent Hill 2.
Yeah, no, the grime is all there. Ooh.
So I guess we're following right after her. Let's go. Let's just go straight, because we actually did explore around here earlier.
Yeah, a little bit. We had... Uh-oh.
Oh, I got my cable right. I got my handy-dandy cable. It is plugged in.
Look at him.
It's done.
Look at him. He knows.
Just to be sociable.
Nurses are like, we're still here. We're putting in the hours.
They got free, though. Oh, there's that command grab again.
Yeah.
Damn. Took a lot of hits there.
So yeah, like again, a single nurse can still do it to you. It'd still give you a what for.
I think I need to be more liberal with my shotgun shells with the knife nurses, honestly. Oh. Wait, we're in the grimy Silent Hill.
Uh-oh. It never went away,
Maybe I didn't look around well enough over there. But...
What?
Okay, I like it.
Behind the whole old door trick, okay.
That's so funny. I can't be mad at that.
My stomping feels stronger now. Just turn around,
My
instant
arms feel
overhead
stronger
smash.
Hey, so they just announced that they're re-releasing Tomb Raider Angel of Darkness, right? Oh fuck, no, don't hit the window! Okay, so right there, James contextually went for the window instead of the enemy.
Yeah, that it's not great, but it also makes sense, I guess. Should prioritize enemies.
But I'm glad they're re-releasing Angel of Darkness, so people will finally know what the fuck we're saying when we say our legs feel stronger now.
I think there's probably more people watching that have played that way more than either you or I have combined.
Yeah, fucking hard.
Because I play enough to make me go.
I see you.
Yeah,
All right,
got a jab in though.
You still got game though. There's an enemy behind me too.
Fun. Because
all right, there's a bug too.
Right, maybe heal. Okay.
No,
well,
I was actually in the process of using a syringe there, so man, the bug was what got us.
See, the bug was the boss of that mob.
Where's this gonna plop us back down?
Probably right outside the hospital. Because you didn't save before that. Or after that, rather. Oh no,
Yep,
just
indeed.
right there. Ooh, okay.
Well, we got the key already, right?
Yeah.
So, no, let me just
Oh, there it is. Damn. Okay. Oh.
skip that cutscene. Farewell, child.